Don't forget, this is the voice of God. If you like any of the art that I show off at the start of the streams, go and like it. Support it. Guys, don't run off without me. It's so dark outside right now. Come here. Jesus Christ. All right. Just okay, listen. Okay? I know that you maybe won the subathon goal and you really wanted to go to an abandoned park. Couldn't find one. We have an abandoned pizza restaurant, though. This is where many drunken old men left their wives behind to go see the boys and talk about a sport game that didn't matter in life. And now it's abandoned, so I guess we can go inside and see that. Here's the thing, though. I don't want to go in there at all. Like, at all. I don't care how much you guys want to go in. I don't want to go in there at all. And it's not because I'm scared of ghosts or anything like that. You know me, I don't get scared. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to get fucking tinnitus in there or something. Or tetanus or whatever. Something bad is in there, and I don't like the fucking vibes it's giving off. And I'm not sure if I want to be there. No, I'm not going to wait outside. You think I'm going to trust you going inside of that all alone? You guys are fucking 8 inches tall. You could get kidnapped or eaten or I don't know, kicked like a fucking football. You're literally, you guys can barely jump. Look at how small you are. You're playing a dangerous game by doing this. The point is, this is not the proper execution of this. This is not a good idea. At least I don't think it's a good idea. I feel like something bad's gonna happen, and I just want you guys to know that I don't appreciate the idea of going in there. The fuck's going on with the crickets today? Okay, look, fine. We'll go in if you promise me one thing. If you guys promise to make sure that you don't get lost and that you stay by my side this entire time, and you don't wander off in the middle of me talking, and you're not gonna go do stupid things, you're not gonna like disappear randomly, and you don't touch anything that looks bad. Don't touch anything, don't breathe anything, don't pick anything up, I don't want to see any of it being done, okay? Don't do any of that, and we should be good. Where are you going? Stop! Stop doing that! Oh my god. You guys are gonna get us killed, you know that? Transition! Just gonna get into position, and the editor's gonna cut that out. Great! Now look at us! Oh my god. This place looks horrible! Why did you guys want to come in here? Look at this shit! Hello? Hello? There's like no point in being in here. Why did you guys want to come in here again? There's like nothing. Look at it. It's just dust and echoes, and it's just really gross in here. Guys, I don't think you understand that being in areas like this is just really bad for your lungs. It's got like, I'm sure there's asbestos here somewhere, and I'm not a big fan of being in here, and I think we should leave because it would help out a lot if we didn't have to be in such a gross, nasty area. Is that you guys? Chat? I'm not a big fan of this, guys. I don't like it. I'm starting to hear things. Did you guys hear that? Okay, everyone shut up, shut up. Do you guys hear that?
Shoot.
Chat, that wasn't you guys, right? You guys don't speak. What is that? It sounds like the bone-crushing noises that a demon would make. Oh my god, the demon is choking! Demon! I beseech thee! Take my chat instead! I'm already dead, I already suffer enough, okay? Wait a minute, that's not a... That's a person... Come out! Jesus Christ!
Hello?
Shia!
Hello?
What are you doing in here?
Dude, I found a pack of seaweed here.
Seaweed?
And yeah, I'm surprised they shut this place down. They still have some good food here.
Why were you... Wait, were you in here looking for food?
Yeah. What?
Shia, you're a successful
why are you
streamer.
here?
Why are you going into abandoned restaurants to look for food?
Okay, let's reel back the successful, but
Get away from the camera. You're gonna scare the other chat.
Sorry. Yeah, I was wondering what was up with that.
I was setting up a bit, man.
Oh. Sorry.
It's fine.
So wait, did you have a reservation for this place, or like what's up?
Shia, it's abandoned. Nobody's been in here for like 50 years.
Dude, but there's so much food. You literally scrape it off the walls and like you're good to go.
So much...
Huh?
Hold on. Is there actually? What the chat? Stay here. Hold on. Wait a second.
I feel like something changed me ever since I accidentally ate mold yesterday.
Holy shit. Wait,
Right?
they actually do have stuff in it.
See? Yeah, there's some right over there. Check it out. See? Not bad. Not
Why
bad.
do they have food in here? Are you squatting here? Is that why there's food?
No, I just come here to eat sometimes. Oh, it's not bad.
Are you doing okay, like financially? Do you need help? Like, what are you doing here?
Yeah, great, man. Thanks for asking.
You can just ask for help, man. Like,
No.
nothing to be ashamed of.
I don't mind. Just that mattress in the back, by the way, isn't mine.
I'm just,
so,
I wasn't thinking
case
that,
you were
but now
gonna
that you
ask.
mentioned it out loud, now I'm like,
Yeah, I mean, it's,
you get kicked out?
I don't. I'm in between. I'm. How are you doing? What's up? So, did you have to like reservation for one?
No,
just
no. I got my
you
chat
and-
in the background. They really wanted to.
Hey,
They wanted to
guys,
come
look
over.
at them go.
Yeah, they're just kind of sitting around. They really wanted to see an abandoned area. I don't know where they got this sense of bravery from. When I play a horror game, they shit themselves 99% of the time.
Right.
But apparently in real life, it's okay. It's just they're scared of video games.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, that makes sense.
Well,
Yeah, I get that.
I don't, but whatever.
Oh.
Anything to make them happy, I guess. They paid money for it. It's like taking them
Aw.
on a paid tour, except I don't want to be here.
Oh. Well, I mean, you came here in the first place. I mean, I was just already, I happened to be here. Whatever.
You
it's a
happened
good
to be
spot.
here. You
It
weren't
only
living
looked
here
like
for the
it-
past 3 weeks or anything like that.
It like shut down like yesterday. Whatever. Like I just want to hop
Shia,
in,
there
see
are
if there's some like
cobwebs
leftover
everywhere
food.
in plastic. It did not shut
Oh.
down yesterday.
It can't be that old. I think it's fine.
Look at,
Don't-
have you seen the outside of this area? It's like abandoned by 3 times. It's not a good place to be. This is not
I'll
a
be
real
honest.
estate thing.
I'll be honest. I sniffed something last night and woke up here.
You gotta stop. You gotta stop going to parties, man. Like, that is not, you are a danger to your own health every time I hear about this.
Every time? How many times have you heard?
Shia, every time somebody finds you just like in an abandoned theme park, restaurant, or area, after you take a little bit of a hit off the fucking white in the last party, it's happened more
Yeah.
than once at this point, and a lot of people are starting to know you for it.
Is that like a good thing? Like they're like, dang, Shia really knows how to party. I hope he doesn't end up in a restaurant tomorrow morning eating some of that blue cheese off the walls.
No.
No?
No.
Well, I think it sounds pretty cool.
Oh my god.
Speaking of which, don't try the green cheese over there. I don't think that one's cheese. I would just leave that one. Tried it before. Doesn't smell too good. It's
Isn't
not
that the
sitting
thing
well
that
with
you
my
were
tummy.
just crunching on like a second ago? Stop eating it! Stop
It's
eating
not
it!
bad. It's really not bad. It's like flaky. It's like going all over the place though.
Yeah, but you don't know where you found that. You said it was seaweed. Why would there be
It's-
seaweed? This was an Italian restaurant. Why would they
Yeah,
have
we're
seaweed?
kind of like, we're not even like coastal, so this is wild. It's a good find.
I don't think that's seaweed. I don't think you should eat that. This was a
It's
former
like
Italian
seaweed.
restaurant. No, stop. Oh my god. Hey.
Oh,
You know what?
just one more. Wait, let me. You know what? I'm just.
Don't do that. Don't. No. Don't. Oh.
Oh, it's so dry. Wait, I mean. Oh God.
Buddy.
Hey, do you know the Heimlich?
Come on. Hey, listen. Come with me. I'll take you home. Let's get you actual food and like maybe a first aid kit. Come on. Go this
For
way.
real? I
Yeah.
can stay in your guest room
Yeah, sure. Come on.
for as long as I want.
Jesus Christ. Well, I don't know about that.
Right,
I
for
don't
as
know.
long as I want, right?
We'll talk about that later. Hey, am I forgetting something?
Oh, let me actually wait. I can just like scoop up some of this right here real quick. Okay. All right. Okay, I got some for the road.
Okay. All right. Oh, chat. Jesus Christ. You guys are so small. It's very easy to miss. Come on. This way. This way. Come on. Jesus. Not the transition being scuffed because I forgot to turn off the lighting and the fucking group image. Jesus Christ.
The what?
The fucking Fugi.
Nah, this feels normal to me.
Shia, welcome
Hey.
to Porcelain Parlor Part 2. Woo.
Yeah, it smells different in here.
Yeah, no, I got a candle recently made of me, and I started lighting it every time guests come over.
Oh, overwhelming smell. Overwhelming odor.
Can you guess what that odor? Well, let's not use the word odor. That makes it sound bad.
Overwhelming musk.
Well, I don't know if I like the word musk either.
Overwhelming fumes.
I feel like you're using words specifically designated for like bad smells, and I don't know if I like it.
Just got a sensitive nose, you know?
You do have a bunny nose. It does kind of fit.
You nose? You get that?
Welcome to the stream, Shia. We are doing Porcelain Parlor Part 2. The last time you were on was years ago. It's been a very long time since the last time I had you on, huh?
Yeah, it has been, but I haven't been too upset. I feel like I got to spend some quality time with you, like, you know, skin to skin.
Yeah, I've gotten to see you in a couple of different conventions since then.
Yeah, I feel like I wasn't missing out on like my Joel dosage, you know?
Something about Joel dosage sounds like it's something that you would give to somebody on like death row. Like I don't think anyone should be getting a dosage of anything that I have. Like I wouldn't do that to my worst enemies.
Someone just blinks and sees every single stream you've ever done and all your content as the very last thing flash before their eyes. Before that's the last thing.
Can you imagine like concentrating every single bit of your stream and then shooting that into somebody?
I think people would just throw up.
I think they would just turn into you. I think like they would just become like a mini clone of you, and they wouldn't have like a way of getting rid of that.
I could see that. That'd be kind of scary. I don't think I want that.
You don't want a mini clone of yourself?
I don't. Well, no. I don't think anybody wants that.
I don't know. Well, okay. Hold on. Idea, right? Idea.
Okay.
The mini clone of yourself.
Okay.
Is it just a smaller but dumber version of us? Because that's what I assume chat would be, right? If somebody in chat was to be injected with all of your streams at once, I feel like they would become a dumber and like smaller version of you.
Yeah, yeah. It's just kind of like regurgitating with what they see, you know? Yeah, I get that. Okay, yeah. Kind of like minions that you can send out to do your own bidding.
Yeah. I mean, well, chatters are already, like, they already learn from streamers at this point. Like, you say certain things and they'll pick up on that. Like, watch this.
Yeah.
Chat, big love. They'll just repeat it back to me. They just do that sometimes. They just, like, they'll steal things that I say and just repeat it back to me. Yeah, there it is.
Aww.
They're just gonna regurgitate certain things that I say.
Man, they're like sleeper agents, just waiting to be, just like they're waiting for that word, the trigger word to just, that's it.
I mean, to be fair, I've said this a bunch of different times. I treat chat, and I feel like a lot of people treat their chats like they're like dogs that need enrichment training, where you do you hit a clicker and you're like, all right, guys, come on, this way. We're gonna be doing this now. We're gonna be playing this now. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Thank you for the raids, everyone. I will not be probably responding to every single donation, bit, sound effect, raid, everything, as always during streams, just because I want to give attention to the lovely guest. But since we're just starting, I'll let it pass. And I didn't do the disclaimer at the start of the stream today. Welcome to the stream, Raiders. Hope you're having a nice night. Thank you for coming by. My name's PorcelainMaid. I used to be a sexy sack of man meat before I died and my soul got trapped inside the body of a sexier female doll. I'm going to shorten it, but we're hanging out with ShiaBun today for Porcelain Parlor.
Hey,
hi, Shia.
It's hi. Well, hey. What do you prefer? Porcelain? Maid? Joel?
Joel? Probably Joel.
Never asked you. I just assumed, and I'm sorry.
No, I mean, it makes sense to call me Joel. That's just my name.
Okay.
Some people, I will say, I had a guy that came into my stream once and called me PM, and he specifically said, hey, Joel, I'm going to call you PM because I think it's cuter. Because this guy was a repeat offender because he would constantly talk about my doll womb and how he wanted to basically feminize the streamer. So there are some people out there that have less than kind and savory reasoning for what they call me. So I normally I prefer to be called Joel. If somebody calls me Porcelain, it feels like they're like a teacher calling me out to the middle of class.
Yeah, like they're just reading your name off of like a script without actually knowing you.
If I call you ShiaBun,
Porcelain,
you know, instead of Shia.
You would call me Shia. That's how you hit me with the. We've never talked before. You just hit me with the Shia.
I go to somebody's chat and they're like, "Hey, Porcelain," and it's like, "Who the? We've hung out before. Why are you calling me that?" All the people that I hang out with on a day, like on a very usual basis, they'll call me that, and it's like, what the fuck?
Do you feel like your friendship regresses at that point?
Yes.
Just like takes a step back, and you're like, oh, why would you do that?
I went into Matara Khan's chat, I think a week ago or something, and she said, "Hey, Porcelain," and I wanted to like, I don't know.
Well, that makes sense.
Fucking eat lead or something. I was gonna eat tomatoes off of a lead plate for like the next 3 years and slowly poison myself. That's what it felt like.
That'll teach her.
That'll teach him. Watch as I slowly and surely poison myself with lead poisoning. It won't be fast, but it'll be long enough that you'll be able to finally figure out my true intentions.
But then someone could edit together like a clip from every single stream that you do for like the next like 3 years or however long it takes, because it's a long process. And then we could just see the slow degradation of Joel over time.
Would you want that? Would you want somebody to go back? Like if you have a reoccurring bit, right? I have a couple of different reoccurring bits. One of them is whenever I start my stream standing up and then I go and slowly sit down. And it's like, I can't stand you bitches anymore, so I'm gonna sit. And that's like a reoccurring dad joke that I do all the time. If you have something like that, would you want somebody to go through like a year's worth of your streams and just turn into a compilation of this person saying the same joke every day? I'd
quit streaming.
Really? I feel like that's a peak, though. I feel like that's when you hit a peak. If somebody just like has enough dedication to get every single clip of you making the same fucking joke and turn it into a clip compilation.
Yeah, I might stop. I might just stop. It depends. If it's consistent and people love it, then and it brings in more people, then great. If it's just like a, hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? Hey.
Well, like you're getting more depressed as it goes on.
Guys, I'm so tired today. Speaking of being tired, I'm running on 3 hours of sleep.
You didn't go to bed?
Dude, I went to bed at 7 a.m. and woke up at 10 a.m.
I think I might have done that. No, I didn't do the same. I went to bed at 9 a.m. and woke up at 1 p.m. So I think, but I don't feel like I had 3 hours of sleep. Like I'm full of energy and I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's that thing before you die where you get a boost of energy.
Oh, yeah. The second wind to maybe kickstart my heart again.
We might be dead after the stream is over, Shia. We might just fucking keel over and die.
There you go. Title of the YouTube right there. YouTube. Wow. That's the video.
At least we're in an abandoned mansion instead of abandoned fucking pizza parlor.
Oh, yeah. Because then someone might like shove us inside of animatronics and then we'll have to just live in agony for the rest of our lives and have people drawing fan art about how much they want to rattle our endoskeleton.
Don't start me on the goddamn fucking animatronic horror games. I am so sick. And this leads into another conversation that I wrote down. I'm so sick of mascot horror games. I tried a couple of them so far. I've still never played FNAF, but I've played Poppy Playtime. I played Garnet Ban. I played that Freddy game. What the fuck was it called? It was like a parkour horror game that came out recently. Finding Frankie. And the only one that I semi liked was Poppy's Playtime, and it got like worse as time went on.
Yes, I will agree with you there.
And then I played Garn of Ban because the developer gave me a free key, right? They came into my DMs and they were like, hey, here's a key to our game, our newest game. The game was free. They gave me a key for a free game. I didn't know you could do that. Like, what does that even mean? Here's a free key for our free game that has been out for like 3 weeks.
You sure can. You
I was sure like, oh, wow, can I don't have to pay for the game.
I have that DM as well. I'll be honest with you. I almost had a panic attack when I saw the Euphoric brothers followed you on Twitter, and I was just like, what did I do? Why are the Bam Bam devs following me?
Oh my
I don't
God.
know if they saw a clip of me playing their games before. They certainly didn't watch that.
I don't
clip
think they
of me
should.
playing
I don't
their
think they
game
should.
before.
I don't think they should.
But
I played it. It wasn't bad. I liked it because it was silly, right? I don't think
very
it's a
silly.
horror game though. I don't think it even should be advertised as a horror game. If they advertise it as like, here's just a fucking silly ass game, I guess. I played it because Chibi Doki was in it, and every time she was in it, I was just yelling Chibi Deeby, Doby Woby, Chobi Dobby. And like that's
she did so good.
Silly. Yeah, she did great. She did great as
really
a little
cute.
fucking like headless blob thing.
Yeah.
It's like a decapitated forest spirit from fucking Princess Mononoke. Like that's what it looks like.
She did a good job.
But yeah, the mascot horror is kind of whatever lately because I've only ever played those three and then Security Breach when it came out, which is broken as shit. And the best one out of all of them. Yeah. Well, the best one out of all of them was
Frankie.
I hated it.
Really? Why?
Gameplay was fun.
Story-wise or really?
No, gameplay was good. I thought it was like really bad in every other aspect though.
Oh.
Like the game,
I thought it was very decent for like a standalone, and I'm glad they didn't make it episodic because they alluded to like a future game, but for once, a mascot horror game came out where it was the whole game, and you could be satisfied with that.
Well, I thought it was fun because it looked like it would be fun to speedrun, and the gameplay was really fun. But they kind of just drop you into it. The story didn't really like it wasn't cohesive at all for me, and like. I didn't care about anything that was happening. I feel like I was playing a tech demo instead of a video game, like instead of a full video game. It felt like it was like, hey, look at this cool parkour system that we made for a horror game. And then there was like nothing else to it. Like that was it.
Do you think you would care about Security Breach if that was the first FNAF game ever released?
No, not at all. It was, I mean, it had its charm. But like I did not, none of the characters in it from that game alone were like, I don't know who the fuck these people, who the fuck is Freddy Fazbear? Dude, who's the fucking crocodile? Who is this? Who's the bunny rat? Like I don't know any of this shit. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely all their games now are just made on the idea that everyone knows kind of what to expect with a little bit more mystery. Like it's kind of you have to have like a base knowledge going in.
Well, I mean, out of all the mascot horrors, like I said, I like Poppy's playtime the most. And the reasoning is I thought it had fun puzzles, and I like the hand mechanic, right? And they even if the story doesn't make any fucking sense at all, I kind of enjoyed that they're trying. It ruined my suspension of disbelief is absolutely in shatters. I do not believe anything in the game can happen realistically with any normal human being. Even children turn toys. I don't believe that any of them would randomly just turn to fucking crazed murder. And as soon as oh my God, one of the things that I found out recently was that all the toys that you're fighting are basically children that they had like 10 years to grow up or something in between games. And I'm like, what do you mean the fucking mommy spaghetti woman is like 18 years old or some shit? Like she was 8 at the start of the game apparently, and then she's like, it's 10 years past, but they act like they're fucking like full grown adults that were blown into a cult, but they're not. They're like 16-year-olds in those bodies. It's like, what do you mean? What do you mean that Catnap has a god? Motherfucker, you didn't know what religion was. You were like 8 years old when you turned into this shit. You don't even have a concept of this.
I'm going to send you a picture so in case you want to show chat, but I think that this embodies just the future of Poppy Playtime.
Okay.
I think that just encompasses all of like the future plans.
Oh my God. Hi, Rennie. Thank you for the raid. We're doing Porcelain Parlor with ShiaBun today.
Hi.
Welcome on in, Raiders. My name's PorcelainMaid. I used to be a sexy sack of man meat before I died. Soul got trapped in the body of doll. I'm shortening my intro. Follow for 3 inches to your dick size, and I'm hanging out with Shia.
Hey.
I would do the longer intro, but I'm like trying to find a perfect match between doing my one-on-one collab and also talking to chat via like intros and stuff. Most of the time it works out because you're not streaming and my guest isn't streaming, so they can read chat too. But I also like I'm in the middle of doing like a conversation topic, and sometimes my brain just immediately forgets what we're doing. But I have this image saved on my fucking computer now.
Can I show chat?
I got it.
Oh, okay.
Chat, this is the image Shia sent me. What the fuck is this? This is the Poppy Playtime fans when in chapter 57, the player gets dragged down to the Earth's core after playing a 7-hour-long chapter to defeat some random villain named Pookie Dookie just to get a glimpse of the prototype's right toenail.
It's so true though. It's so true. For the last like 2 chapters, I've said outwardly, I'm like, they need to show me that they have a direction rather than beginning a chapter with saying, here's Pookie Dookie, here's Blim Blam, and then it ends with Pookie Dookie and Blim Blam going away. And you're like, great, I started and ended in the same exact spot. Like, and it really wasn't that memorable of an experience.
You know, you're not wrong. One of the things that I complain about with Poppy's Playtime all the time, and a lot of mascot horror, is like, I feel like some people take it too seriously when the devs don't take it seriously like that. Like if a mascot horror dev from the fucking beginning, from the get-go, was like, I'm gonna make this massive lore thing and not just make a silly game, then I would believe it. But most of these motherfuckers make a game and then it gets popular and then they're like, okay, let's get the lore nerds in here because that's the best way to fucking pump out content constantly.
Yeah.
Right? But if they do it from the get-go, sure, great. But then if they did it from the get-go, they would have a normal fucking horror game and not mascot horror, which is designed to be horrible.
Right.
Like, it's so silly thinking about it. They're really just like Pookie Dookie, fucking Doughboy, the Dough Man. Yep. Oh, here we go. They got a sad story.
Remember when they hyped up Pianosaurus Rex, and when they showed him, he immediately died?
Design fucks. Oh my god,
it was
what
so
a good design.
I genuinely thought that would be more of the story. It was great. It was great. It was good. I was hoping that they would have integrated that with the I can't remember the name of the piano DJ guy from FNAF. That you fight these giant like spider, but he has a purpose and a place. And like he has like his whole area for that.
It's really silly.
Not Pianosaurus.
Alicia, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. I don't know. Mascot horror gets down the dumps more and more as more of them come out, and like it's just so obvious now when it's like kind of being stupid. Yeah. I feel like they could make a good one, right? One of the things that made me laugh recently, when I was looking for a good mascot horror game, was a video. I think Chibi Doki actually did it, and this is probably why she's in the game. And I love Chibi. Chibi's great. Chibi made a video, I think, on either Poppy Playtime chapter 3 or 4, and the title was, "This is the scariest game I've ever played." And I'm like, okay, I mean, she might not be wrong. Certain things could be scarier to a lot of different people, but it just made me laugh so hard, just the idea of Poppy Playtime being like the scariest thing for somebody. And it's not even like a rip or anything. It's totally fine. It's just, it's like, I don't know why.
Yeah.
It just made me laugh.
I think the developers, they understand their position, and right now, they're working it. Listen, they have recreated mascot figures. It's being sold in like Targets and big box brand stores. So,
yeah.
Oh, not even Poppy Playtime
also,
and
too.
Ban. Yeah.
I saw a tweet that was like Ban toys. And then all the quote retweets were very mad about it. But like I did see a tweet about Ban toys. I don't know. I don't know how you got all those polygons into a toy.
That's true. I'm glad that they kept the original voice. I'm surprised that the VA had time to record the lines for that. I'm pretty busy.
Yeah, I mean it's still cool though. I don't know. There's so many good horror games that I've been trying out lately. Mascot horror is just on the bottom rung of the ladder, but I feel like it's been kind of a renaissance for horror games. Do you agree? Because Chad, if you don't know, me and Shia both play a lot of horror games. Shia infinitely plays way more horror games than me. He is the horror game bunny entrepreneur from what I've seen. But I feel like there's been a lot of really, really good indie horror games lately.
Yeah? Like, what?
I really haven't been in. I enjoyed Do No Harm, which is not like a full horror game. It's kind of like a. It's like Eldritch themed, which adds to horror. It's like one of those unsettling games, right?
Oh, yes. Yeah, this looks fantastic, and it is that part of like doing a job while that satisfies so many buttons for me, then, just like in gameplay. I love that.
Static Dread is just so fucking good. Oh my god.
Again, like another Lovecraftian.
I think the Lovecraftian ones are the ones that pull me in a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's been a lot of them. I did one called Fear the Spotlight, which is very lovely.
That one's cute.
It was a very
really solid.
cuter horror game. It had more of a solid storyline than a lot of the other horror games that I've done, where kind of like some horror games are trying too hard to be vague. Does that make sense? A lot of them don't want to have a concrete storyline anymore.
Yep. They're either going to be vague or they make references to serious topics that they handle poorly.
oh boy.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite horror game that you've been that you've revisited, or something new that's come out? Meet Your Oshi.
Man, I wouldn't revisit that. I don't know. I'm the last like real big collection of them that I played recently was just like a bunch of demos where I played that. Which one kind of scared me, just kind of like on a streamer basis, was the Lacey's Flash games. Have you seen that?
I haven't. I've heard of them though.
Jeez, there's a demo for it. It's kind of wild. It's like
it actually scared you?
It scared me in the sense that it was like, I'm like, is this thing about to show me like a picture of like a dead body or something?
Oh my god,
like, it is like
that's
right
not scary.
there.
That's traumatizing. That's not okay.
Well, scary that I might get banned, and traumatizing that it has that vibe exactly, because it's like you're playing it and very slowly. Well, I don't want to ruin anything. It is very spooky. It's in
as long as it's okay. I mean, I don't want to fucking see a dead body.
I think it is. I didn't finish it because I got too scared.
That's like, just be uncomfortable. You know what? I think I like horror games when it gives me the theme of horror, but it's not like an actual horror game.
Yeah.
Am I Nima? Ooh. Another demo. Again, all of the horror games that I've really enjoyed are demos, but Am I Nima was so well done, right? I never thought Infinite Craft would be turned into a fucking good video game.
Oh yeah. Oh, did you find? I found one word in there that I could add everything to, and I inflated my word count by like 100, and it became like a mess really quick because I couldn't use any of them.
I only got to play 30 minutes of the demo because I was doing it for a potluck. But what I really enjoyed with it was that you could kind of get story elements by combining the words together. So like if you got Nima. And like, without spoilers, you put Nima and Mom together, it would equal pain, right? Or Mom and Nima would equal regret. I thought that was a really interesting way of telling a story. And I loved it so fucking much. Like, I got to learn about their entire family. I got to learn about people that weren't a part of the family, the pet fish. Yeah. Like, it's like, what the fuck?
Did you see the end of the demo?
I did not. I got to. So I spent my whole 30 minutes. My whole 30 minutes of playing Am I Nima was spent on just the first conversation with the mom, and then I woke up in the bed, and then I stopped when I got to my bedroom.
Oh, it goes a little bit further, and you get to see one thing that I won't spoil, I won't say anything, but you get to see one thing that makes you think everything you were thinking up to that point could possibly just be wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
What a fucking good video game. I'm really excited to get into those things.
They set it up really, really well, and I'm excited to play that full game whenever it comes out.
But you see, like those are the type of horror games I like, where it's kind of puzzle horror, and it's kind of like, it doesn't necessarily jump scare you or real horror you, but those are the type of games that I find the most interesting when it comes to horror games. Because I'll play horror games that are like Outlast, and I'm like, this is garbage. Yeah. This is shit. I fucking hate Outlast. Because it's like the chase sequence, jump scare, chase sequence. There's not really like a good puzzle to it.
Chase sequence.
That one I didn't mind too much, but yeah, it's chase sequence, everything like that.
Right. Yeah, I get that. Listen, I always told people that I would make a mascot horror game that we could play if they funded it.
You did make a mascot horror game, and it turned out really well.
One that's not FNAF-like, because that one was subjected immediately by being compared to so many different things. I say I would make something that would be more original outside.
Oh, okay.
Of, like,
well, I mean,
yeah.
I thought for a first game, I thought it was really good.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I think it's all right.
You don't seem too happy about it, as such as the artist woes normally go on. No, I hate that first thing that I made.
I've had the post-mortem. I'm like, I could have done better. I'm gonna go work on something different.
So many people feel like that. I'll use old art that I commissioned from artists. I had a conversation with one of my favorite artists, Parasitic Bun, who does a lot of the work for me. They did my Gamersubs Cup recently, and I was like, Bun, can I use this picture for a convention that you made for me 3 years ago? And Bun was like, let me look at the picture, and if I hate it, I want you to shred it into 1 billion pieces, and I want you to die. So let me see. People fucking hate looking at their old shit, and I get it. I don't like looking at my old streams a lot of the time because I feel like I was a little bit more I don't want to say loud, but I didn't use my volume control on my Go XLR at all, so I was peaking a little bit more. I talk about the same.
Now. You do great.
I'm older now. I'm refined. I've gained, child support where I have to pay that. So now that I have alimony on the back of my fucking neck all the time, now I feel a little bit more refined.
Okay. Yeah. It helps you find your place in the world.
Unfortunately, my place in the world is apparently paying literally every random person who calls me dad child support money now.
Oh, wow. Okay, wow. That could be a lot.
Why do you think I live in an abandoned mansion? What do you think I chose to live here?
Does that count for me as well?
Well, no. That depends on how... Yeah, well...
Is that you?
All right, how much do you need? How much child support money do you need?
All right, bud, how much to get you away?
how much money? What'll get you through college? But yeah, I want to talk more about your game dev adventures because you've been doing a lot more game dev stuff recently, and especially for your new group, vtuber, which is not new anymore, but it's new in accordance to the timeline of you being on my stream.
Yeah, it's a little over a year.
I mean, the last time I had you, you were not a part of it, and now you're in a group called vtuber that's very successful, and it's got a lot of cool people in it. And now you're doing like game dev for your group, and I think that's really cool. How's that been? How's it just been the experience of being able to make like games? Because I assumed you would have done it before you were in vtuber, but maybe something was like stopping you, or you just didn't feel like doing it yet.
So I did. Professionally, but it wasn't for
yourself.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it wasn't for myself. It wasn't like for entertainment. It was for like companies and stuff. So, but the most I did for on streams that I had time for is like I have some Twitch integrated like widgets that I made. Like I hop into my ball pit, and if people play with my balls, then like a ball pops up with their name on it. So just like random little things like that. I made some like little games for that. But then after we made vtuber, it was a good outlet to be like, no, let's make something, but with like us, because I know that we can have this solid branding and do something fun with it, because there's not a lot of other people doing this at all. Like there are a few other games out there that from like agencies and stuff, but no like indie groups making full-fledged games.
Yeah, these are brand specific, and they're made by somebody in the group, which makes it a little bit more special, at least in my eyes, because it shows that like you're using your talent, your skills to add to your own brand, which I thought was really cool. I mean, the first time I saw, because Michiroshi was the first one, right? As much as you want, you can do better in the future. I do want to bring it up because it's really cool that you did it in the first place at all. At least to me, right? As somebody who doesn't do game dev, I thought that was really sick. And the fact that you did it with your own brand made it really cool. I mean, there was a whole stunt where everyone was like playing Meet Yoshi the day it came out on Twitch, and it had its own category, which was really fucking cool.
Yeah, no, it's great. It was made for that date, which is why a lot of content and other things kind of got missing on it just because we put a date on it, and for these last two we haven't put a date on it, and we have so much more time to put in more fun things to it.
Yeah, you do. You have a new one coming out soon, don't you?
Soon, very soon.
And
very,
it's not.
very soon.
It doesn't seem like it's a horror game this time. It's an actual. It's like because
Nope.
I just assume with you, I assume horror game, but this one's it's called Stardust Skate, right? And
You can wish list it now.
You can. It's on Steam already.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that's fast.
Yeah, it's there.
And it's not a horror game this time. It seems like it's a skating game.
It is, yes, yeah. A lot of it's been revealed in the past week. It's so funny because we didn't say Stardust Skate until last week, and now we're talking about it. I don't know, it's fun because I've been looking at this project for like over a year.
Have you been working on it for the last year or so?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How much? It's mostly just you, right? Who's doing all the programming and everything?
So for Meet Yoshi, I did all the programming, and then also did all of the background visuals except for the character models. The Gooba Ball, which is free, which is our second game. I didn't do any of the programming on that. Mon Admiral did all the programming on that, and Rose did the visuals,
the art.
So that one was a lot easier to kind of put together. It's a very straight, Suika light game, very simple. This one, to break up the workload on it, I did all the visuals and production, and then worked with a friend of ours who did all the programming for it. So that worked out.
And it looks
So I'm
great.
not, like,
It looks
dying.
very fun. I saw the little teaser that you posted on Twitter, and it looked amazing.
Yeah, thanks. I'm excited for people to play it. It'll be a lot of fun.
It's just really cool that you're in game dev. I mean, you play a lot of horror games and you're in game dev. I feel like it should be, seeing as how much you play indie games, I feel like it should have been obvious that you'd be more into game dev. But like, I don't know, when I first met you, the first time we did this, I didn't know anything about your past as a experience as a game dev or any of the things that you did. And now that I know, it's like, wow, holy shit. Shia kind of goes hard. Shia goes crazy.
Dude, I got out of college and I just went and got a job.
Like
I just started
immediately.
grinding that. Yeah.
Do you talk about your previous job experience before on stream?
Kind of, not really. I don't really bring it up because a lot of the stuff that I did, I can
NDA?
say. A lot of stuff that I did before was government-related things.
What? He's making government video games, like the stuff that you give to people to teach them how to fucking do air traffic controlling. Holy shit! Wait, I was joking.
Okay. I mean, you're not. It's not even. You're pretty close.
Government mandated video game. You have to play this game about taxes. You have to play this game about how to fucking tax people right now, or else you're not allowed to be a government worker.
Yeah, but I did that, and then in between some positions, that I tell people more openly that I hopped over to Bethesda a little bit, but that was really, really short because I just picked up another full-time job, and they only slapped me on a contract. So
that's still pretty cool. I feel like that as a job experience is still a very interesting thing to talk about.
Yeah, I got to see Todd Howard twice. And that supposedly was the thing around the office, is that you get to see him twice and that's it. Then he vanishes. I don't know.
So like, was he as short as he looks, or?
He's very small. Yeah, he's a very tiny man. He's not a big man.
The camera makes you a lot smaller, chat. I swear to God, it does. Every time I meet somebody and they have like ever done face cam before, it's like, you look way taller than you do on camera.
Yeah.
What was it? I thought Bricky was like 5'6". I thought he was like a manlet, and then I meet him and he's like, yeah, I'm 6'6" or something like that. It's insane.
Yeah, oops. Didn't I tell you?
You're pretty fucking tall too, Shia. Not to like, I'm not gonna dox, but like Shia's pretty.
I'm 6'1".
Yeah, I actually thought you were taller than me. You're around the same height as me.
Yeah. Really?
I don't know.
Weren't you just like kind of coming up to my chest?
No, I'm 6'2".
Are you sure?
I don't know where this bit's going. I don't trust you. I feel like there's like some kind of propaganda that you're trying to spew about me right now.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's cool because we're the same size practically. When we embrace, it just kind of matches up.
Okay, buddy. All right. I don't like the emphasis that you're putting on these things. I'm definitely taller, but I thought you were taller the first time I met you just because in my head you look tall.
Oh yeah.
Shai is actually wearing 6-inch platforms, like as we speak.
I would.
I used to. When I was like a child, I would steal my mom's and I would walk around the house with that to feel tall.
Oh.
I felt more masculine wearing the 6-inch platforms because I would be like fucking 6'6" or something as a kid.
Oh, see, I did that once and made a YouTube video where I was wearing heels and a dress, but all I got was my mom calling me saying, "Hey, your father saw you wearing a dress and he's a little concerned." That I wish that was something I made up, but it was a real conversation I had with my mom.
See, I wear a dress and my dad saw me wearing this dress and he was totally fine with it.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
I think it was just that your dress wasn't as pretty as mine, clearly.
That's true.
Maybe if you were in Gothic Lolita, they would have fucking been down for it.
Yeah. No, I'll be honest. My dress was from like a bargain bin.
See, yeah, you can't wear slutty dresses. You have to wear like the really fancy dresses if you want to look good. You can't wear the one slit that looks like a fucking tarp that people put over themselves. Like, it's got to be looking good.
Right. Come out in actual like ball gown.
Do you a ball gown would be so fucking so egregious to wear a ball gown to anything. Oh my god. I would love to see someone wear a ball gown on a day-to-day basis. You know what? I think we should, if we ever, we're trying to fight against gender stereotypes, but if we ever reinforce gender stereotypes, can we make everyone wear either full plate armor or a full ball gown from now on?
That's it. So when you go out to work, it's full suit of armor, and when you're at home hanging out, it has to be a ball gown.
Yeah, if we have to reinforce gender stereotypes, the only two outfits you are allowed to wear is either full plate armor if you want to be masculine, or a fucking ball gown if you want to be feminine. That's it. If we can never beat gender stereotypes, that's what I want, at least. That way everyone always looks good.
Gosh.
No son of mine is going to be wearing a dress unless it's a fucking ball gown that you're wearing to the wedding.
Son, put on your chainmail.
You are not going outside in khakis. You better put on your chainmail, or I swear to God, I'm coming down there and I'm putting my foot up your ass.
You guys hear that? You better stay in line. Get your armor on.
No son of mine is wearing chainmail armor. You're gonna wear full plate armor like a real man, and then you're gonna put on a ball gown. If not, That's so stupid. That's so dumb. I'm gonna take this easy for you because you only are on 3 hours of sleep. So I'm gonna transition you from topic to topic so you don't die.
Oh, okay. Thank you. You're guiding me. I appreciate it.
I do want to go back to the horror games thing for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I actually do want to hear your opinion about horror games because you play so many of them. Do you have a favorite type of horror game?
Ooh, type? I like
there's a lot of different
horror
ones.
games where, what was it? Wait, Still Wakes the Deep, where you're out on the oil rig. I didn't even get to finish that game because I played it when it first came out and it had a bug and it soft locked me and I was 5 hours into the game and that was only halfway because it's a long game and it's beautiful and I need to play it again to beat it. I'm a little upset.
It was a really good one.
Yeah, it's so good though because there's genuinely parts in that situationally are very scary. I think that even for people with like thalassophobia or even being out surrounded by water.
Surprisingly, it didn't. So I do have thalassophobia, but since you're never near the water, you're never too close to the water, it didn't affect me too much, except for like 1 or 2 sections. Yeah. Surprisingly, the game didn't scare me too much as it interested me in what it was trying to say. Because, one, every game should have Scottish voice actors. I'm going to say that right now. I think every video game should have a Scottish voice actor in it because, oh my God, they carried so fucking hard, I think, those voice actors. They were so natural sounding. That was probably the best voice acting I've heard in any game in a long time.
Yeah.
And maybe it's because they were Scottish, but like, you know what? I actually would go as far to say is that was the best voice acting that I've heard in a long time in any video game.
Yeah, it was the most decent game to drop in quite a while.
Mm-hmm. And I do agree with you. What do you mean by situational horror? So is it just the idea of being in that position that the main character is in, where you're kind of stuck on this oil rig with no way of getting off?
Yep. Oh yeah.
So would you say you're scared of that kind of thing, where you're like, there's no way, there's like no possible option for you to escape?
I think it's, well, not only that, but I think it's just like the thought of like, oh, if I was here, this would be horrible. Like it would make sense why you're afraid rather than just like some made up monster that's coming after you. Like there's another horror game that came out that was okay. It was all right, but where you're trying to find shelter from a tornado. Like that's scary.
If I was here, that would be absolutely horrible. Me playing Five Nights at Freddy's fucking security breach. I would not want to be in this goddamn fucking pizzaplex. Fucking kill me.
Wow.
I do not want to be here. I do not want to be anywhere near fucking gross ass animatronics or anywhere near these goddamn snot-nosed brats that are in this goddamn fucking pizzaplex. That's my situational horror. It doesn't even have to be a real horror game under threat of death. I just don't want to be near these shits.
Yeah. Wouldn't want to be in that situation, especially if you pull up Five Nights at Gooners. That's oof,
oh my god! What the fuck is that? Is that real or is that a joke that you made up? That's not real, is it?
No,
it's a joke, right? That's not a real thing. What is Five Nights at Gooners?
Oh, there's many Five Nights. There's many a Five Nights.
We call it Five Nights at Gooners when we go to visit Basil Wolf.
Right, because it feels like you've been there for so long. Like
sure.
You get in there.
That's what I mean.
Or it's because when you get in there, he immediately says something about drinking pee.
I think it's something about that. I mean, he's kind of a freak like that. But
yeah.
What was the other horror game that you were talking about? You had a second one that you wanted to mention about situational horror.
I don't even remember what it's called. Visually, it looks good. Gameplay isn't even that good, but
really,
it's about finding a shelter and like shutting everything down as a tornado comes in, and it's kind of scary. It loses its charm pretty quickly, but I think that it's it's not bad. But it puts you in that situation where you're like, oh, this is scary. Ew, gross. Like there's sirens going off, the wind whipping, and it's just like kind of ooh.
So is it not a horror game then? Like, I mean, I'm sure there's other games that are not horror games that are scary.
I think that's kind of how it's marketed. It's like indirectly horror just because it's scary.
Would you say that you prefer those games that are not actually directly marketed as horror?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Those ones that
That's so
actually,
surprising to me though, because you play so many games that are very like clearly like this is a horror game meant to be a horror game. So hearing you say that your favorite horror games are the ones that are not horror games is insane.
I think because those ones do such a good job of actually making me feel afraid, whereas everything else, if it's a monster, then, I mean, it depends. Like, is a monster good looking? Or like, I'm not going to be that scared by it chasing me. So it's easier for me to be scared about something that could be realistic than,
That is fair. Most of the time I've been scared of a game is when it's not marketed as a horror game.
Yeah.
Like Subnautica is not really marketed as horror, is it? I don't think it is. And yet everyone's scared of Subnautica.
Oh yeah.
I don't even think it has the horror tag, actually. Hold on, let me look this up. I don't think Subnautica has a horror tag.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
wouldn't be surprised if it came up underneath it, though.
Well, the horror tags come up. Okay, it does have a horror tag, but when it came out, I don't think it did have a horror tag. Because it's survival. It's a survival game. Its number one tag is open world survival craft, and there's nothing about horrors in the description or anything. The horror tag was pinned on by the Steam community, which is so funny to me because so many people have said Subnautica is the scariest game to them.
That's wild. Do you think the game devs were like,
I don't think they meant it to be horror.
I didn't think it was that scary. Yeah,
no, I don't think they did. But everyone is scared of the ocean. Or at least most human beings are at some kind of primordial level scared of the ocean, right? I am, for sure. I feel it a lot more than the average person. but I feel like a lot of people are scared of it. And yes, Octopimp, you can also like the ocean. Shut up in the chat, I see you. But like, I feel like I love the ocean, but I also am deeply terrified of the abyss. And I think a lot of people have that primordial sense to them. If they were, you know, stranded in the middle of the fucking ocean, you'd probably shit yourself.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like, well, have you met anybody that was afraid of raft?
I was.
Oh.
I had a fear of raft whenever I went into the water and looked down. Like, it made my stomach tumble.
Oh, I see, that makes sense, because that would do that to me too. Because I don't know what's down there.
I get the stomach tumblies, and it's not even necessarily because of the fear of the unknown, but it's just that feeling of nothingness from seeing an abyss.
Oh yeah, could be anything.
Do you have that, or is it really just kind of like you're scared of the entrapment that you get into in certain situations? Like, what is your fear when it comes to that kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, like, I like the ocean, but bottomless, endless abyss ocean, like, that's kind of, like, I get it. That's kind of nasty.
Do you have a specific fear that always gets you if it's in a video game?
Ooh, this is so, it feels so cliche because of how many games came out around this, but I really hate sirens. They irk me so much. And like, so every time I played a Siren Head game, if it was made well enough, it genuinely gave me goosebumps. And I was just like, I wanted to throw up. I didn't like it.
Maybe that's why the tornado game scared you, because tornado sirens.
Because it indicates like real life, like terror. So I think that's probably why it's scared. Man, I am opening up tonight. Dr. Joel, I think we're making a breakthrough.
I'm so glad that we can get a break. This is the start of everything. Everything you've ever done in your life is all coming from sirens existing. Every decision you've made in life, every big decision you made about your life is actually coming from your fear of sirens, clearly. You're a bunny because you're scared of sirens. You wanted the big ears so you could hear them.
True.
Hear them coming from a mile away so you could run.
It's true. It's true. I used to live a block away from like a firehouse, so in the middle of the night it would go off all the time.
Is that actually one of the reasons you would be freaked out by it?
I definitely woke up many times to that in the middle of the night as a kid, scared to that. Yeah.
I don't know, man. When I wake up in the middle of the night from an alarm, I don't get scared of the alarm. I just learn to hate the alarm instead.
Oh, for sure.
That's like Pavlov's response of getting angry at hearing the alarm.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but mine was an alert, and I think it didn't help that like an older sibling would come in and just be like, "You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Oops, there's a siren. It's gonna kill you." So that too.
Dude, siblings are so fucking assholey for no reason. I remember my sibling used to be like, you know, we had a third brother, and because of you, they fucking died. And you don't remember it.
Oh my god!
And you don't remember it because mom didn't want you to know.
Yeah,
but like,
you
killed the third sibling because of you.
Oh my gosh!
And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I know that's not true, dipshit. Even at 10 years old, I was like, you're full of shit, bro. I wish I was like that. I just cried.
Unfortunately,
the whimsy in my life was taken away from me by a young age. So because at like at the age of 6, I knew Santa Claus wasn't real. Ooh. And I just didn't have any whimsy in my life. I don't think I ever believed. I don't know. I don't really. Nobody was like, Santa's not real. I just don't think I ever believed in him in the first place. I think I was so scientifically inclined at a young age. I just never believed in anything whimsical.
Did you ever believe in the Easter Bunny?
No. Here's the thing. Man. The reason I didn't know shit about Easter was that because every time I was taken to church, all I could think about was how I had to eat the gross little fucking water. I had to drink the nasty water and biscuit.
Oh.
And I would be like, I don't want to fucking eat this. I don't even know I didn't know what religion was until I was like 7. At 7 years old, in the middle of fucking school, I remember a kid asking me, "Oh, are you Christian?" And I said back, "What's Christian?"
Oh,
because I didn't know what religion was, but I was watching shit like VeggieTales. I ignored so many different religious themes that I didn't even know what religion was as a kid. I was like, even though I went to church, I was like, oh, I thought this was just a normal thing people did. I thought everyone did this. And then somebody asked me, "Are you Christian?" I'm like, I don't know what that is, dude.
I had the VeggieTales Christmas CD, holiday CD on repeat, like every night when I went to sleep. Didn't get anything out of it other than what's his name had hands so he could play the maracas while Larry sang.
I had a VeggieTales VHS of David versus Goliath. I remember that. It was something Gideon and the Golden Trumpet or something like that. I think I remember that. And I had that on DVD or VHS and I would watch it all the time. But
wow,
I didn't.
That's wild.
I don't know, man. I specifically remember being in the middle of a hallway in my like kindergarten or like first grade building, and just having a kid come up to me and being like, "Are you Christian?" And I specifically said, "What's Christian?" And I remember the teacher was there, and my teacher just stared at me, and it was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" Like, I did not know what it was. And remind you all, I went to church like every Sunday with my family, and I just didn't know what Christianity was. I was just like, I don't know what that is. I just go to church. Thought that was a thing.
Wow.
And honestly, I feel like I'm better for it. I'm not gonna upturn my nose at everyone, but I think I'm better for it than all of you.
See, I didn't go to church, but when I was in, I don't know, like young high school, my friend was like, "Hey, if we go do this church thing at night, they have pancakes afterwards." I'm like, "Oh, cool. Churches have pancakes. I'll go."
Okay.
And so I did, and they had a guest speaker that day who was very aggressive and basically just said, "You're gonna die. You're gonna die, and so you're gonna die, guys. The pancakes are down in the basement if you want to go get some of those." So I had pancakes and didn't really go back, but that was my introduction.
What is the line that you draw for pancakes? Do you have a man screaming that you're going to die at you for 10 minutes and then you get pancakes, or is that not worth it to you? Because I feel like the 10 minutes of screaming to get, some pancakes might not be that bad.
Yeah, I mean, I did it.
How were the pancakes?
I don't really remember, but I wouldn't be surprised if they weren't something like buckwheat or something.
Clearly
instead of
not good
buttermilk pancakes.
Well, I actually like buckwheat pancakes a little bit more because I like the fucking thick texture they have.
Oh,
I don't want it to. It's the same thing with bread sometimes. Like if it's a bakery bread, I actually kind of like it when it's whole wheat because it gives it like a fucking meaty texture. Not meat, but like it gives a fucking bite back when I bite into it. I like it.
Okay.
I don't want it to be super soft and shit like that. I want to bite back.
Whew. Is that why you have me on here?
Yeah. Holy shit. Wait, that was really impressive. Oh my god.
It's the bunny teeth.
No, they're crazy. I actually really like your teeth. I think it's a very nice charm point.
I really like your eyes.
Thanks.
I'm glad that one time that we went and ate a bunch of meat together and got a little bit sweaty together, that you were sitting across the table from me so I could look at you more.
Are you talking about the Brazilian steakhouse?
Yeah. But for real, I mean that in a genuine way. I always feel, okay, confession time. I always feel like kind of like a freak because it's in moments like that where we're sitting on a table with like 20 different streamers and I look around and I'm like, this is happening like right now. And I'm like, I'm just like trying to actively enjoy this moment because I'm like, 100% I'm dissociating. But I'm like, I'm just like looking at all my friends because there was like Basil, Boo, and I look over and I see you and like Jabroni Mike and I'm just like, oh, look, I'm like, we're all here. It's like we're a weird fucked up family.
And then immediately afterwards, I'm like, man, Shia, you're so you say that and you're having a good time and you're like, I like my friends. And the entire time I'm like, man, Shia is so fucking funny. Shia is just making faces at the other side of the table. Like, look at him. This guy is just funny and he doesn't even have to say anything. I know. But like, it was just because you would just like make a face while looking at somebody. And it's the funniest fucking thing in the world to me. And the entire time you're doing it, I would poke Bricky and I'd be like, yo, Bricky, look at Shia. Shia is just so fucking funny.
I think Bricky was just tired of me.
I don't know. I love it. I love just seeing you in the wild at any convention or food or like dinner, because it's just I don't know. You're just so silent, but it's so funny to me because you'll just sit there and it's like we know each other, and you just like look at me and you'll make a face. You'll like purse your lips and then go back to nothing, and it's like.
I'm just enjoying the moment and showing you that I'm enjoying you enjoying this moment.
It's very sweet. It's very nice. I really enjoy it. Yeah. Yeah. I remember I made a Star Wars reference at dinner and I was like, right, Shia? And you were like, yeah.
Oh, Star Wars.
And you were like, yeah, I know that. And you didn't know what the fuck I was talking about.
Not a clue. Never
I
seen
was
a
like
single one.
the only Star Wars fan alone at a table, and nobody would understand me.
Yeah.
This is gonna lead me down the path of making werewolf memes about myself, like ripping my shirt off and doing the woo thing, and it's like when you're the only one at the table who's a Star Wars fan, woo, and I go fucking crazy. I transform.
You should, except for you'll rip it off and be in.
I might be in more trouble if I would rip off my shirt than you were.
Just do it. Market it on stream. See how far you get before someone tells you to stop. Actually, wait, they're Disney now, so that would be scary.
Well, I don't know. I feel like I might have different parts than you that might make it look a little bit worse if I were to do that.
What? Wait, what do you mean?
I'm talking about my model.
Oh!
Do you think I was gonna fucking turn on my hand cam and rip off my shirt in front of everyone?
That'd be cool.
You thought me, the IRL flesh that I used to have before I was a doll, was gonna do that and not the doll itself?
That'd be cool. I was kind of thinking maybe both could be a possibility.
No, I'm not showing my bare chest on stream. No, I'm not.
Okay, so I guess that's just reserved for me. But that's, whatever, chat. It's fine. Sorry, I tried for you guys.
I like that the tangent went out. But yeah, main question. I was leading up to this, and then we went on a tangent. Favorite horror game in general, just like number one.
Favorite? Oh.
You gotta have one, right? There's no way you can just enjoy a genre, because I have a couple. I have like 3 that I can name off the top of my head.
I don't know. That's so difficult because even ones that I thought that I really liked just kind of don't stick. I don't know.
You're in the process of searching for your favorite.
I can tell you of other good horror demos I played.
This is
but it's
so
not like
sad.
my favorite one.
This is so sad because it's like the demos are better than anything he's played so far, and it's like that's such a sad thing to think about.
But if you played it, you'd be like, "Oh, this is pretty decent." Did you play the Room 2 Room demo?
Wait, are we talking about the puzzle games, or what is
Room 2 Room?
Room 2 Room.
I'm going to link you.
I've not heard of this.
Oh my god!
I played all of the room games, which are the escape room games.
You should play the demo for this one. It's very
Room
fun.
2 Room. No user reviews by Rooster Syndicate.
Yeah. Well, it's not out yet, so.
Rooster Teeth really swapped up.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Fun.
Is this mascot horror, Shia? These look like mascotable characters.
In a way that it's like, you know what it reminds me of is just Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. But as a video game.
You know, I never watched that series.
Okay, then it reminds me of...
You can do it. Think of something.
Have you... Oh, wait. Oh, have you ever... Okay, wait, let me find his name. Have you ever... saw Uncle Barrington?
No.
Okay.
Is it like Happy Tree Friends?
No.
Okay. I've never seen that one either, but I know
it's
what that one
video
is.
I just sent you, but
What is this?
it's Uncle Barrington. He's just like chilling, you know.
What am I?
He's like chilling.
What am I witnessing?
He's chilling. Just having a good time.
Why does this look like that?
What do you mean?
What is this?
It's Uncle Barrington.
He's
just chilling.
I don't.
He's at the window. Let him in.
I don't know if I like this. Hold on. Get smaller.
Wait, you're gonna show? Yeah, it was good.
What is this? Uncle Barrington. Why is I've never heard of this before? Is this a well-known thing?
Oh, for sure.
Is this like Cool Guy? He's Cool Guy.
Cool Guy? I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh my god, that's older. Uncle Barrington is at the window. Tap, tap, tap.
I think that the feeling you get from this resonates with that Room to Room. If you get the same feeling that I felt when I first watched this.
What is this? This is more funny than scary.
He's just a silly guy. Let him in.
What the fuck?
Tap, tap, tap.
Yeah, he's tapping.
He's just a giggly guy. You would let him in, right?
I would let him in to fucking choke his skinny little neck.
Well.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. It stretches. Ew. If you're cold, he's cold. Oh, I don't like that. It stretches. That's so nasty.
Right, right.
But it's small enough to where it's not unsettling yet.
Hmm.
You know what, actually? If this was the middle of the night and it was dark, instead of just being an empty background like it is right now, I would probably be scared.
Ew, yeah, that'd be so gross.
It'd be like a bug. I'm waiting for more to happen, dude. Why are they like vaguely gay about it with their movement? Why is he being like frisky?
Very dainty. He's being very polite.
I know what you are. I know what you are. You know, it didn't scare me that. It's not really scary, but I do kind of enjoy that. I do kind of enjoy that vibe. It was very silly.
It's unsettling, but it also has enough of like a human feature to it where it feels uncanny, even though it's so obviously not like human. It's just but what's going on with that? Why is it creeping me out? Why does it want in my house? Kind of vibe. That is exactly like the room to room.
You know what I'm ashamed of?
You should play that.
I will have it to my list because I do like playing random horror games sometimes.
Good.
And they just do really well on stream. But I don't want to lock myself into that niche, but I will do more of them. It's something that I'm really ashamed about that makes me scared is those really shitty TikToks about skinwalker videos. And it's not exactly that they're scary. It's just that they would pop up at 3 a.m. when I'm in bed, and it's not the skinwalker that made me scared, but the idea of somebody peeking their head out from behind like a corner far away from you, that would freak me out. So if I were to be behind a pillar right in my background, and I would just peek my head out like from right here in the middle of the night, that freaks me out. But the voices don't freak me out, and none of the other things freak me out. It's just like the head peeking behind pillar freaks me out. Like that that gets me, and I don't know why. It's like the peripheral vision horror is like really frightening to me.
Yeah, that's good. I love that.
Which sucks because it's the most like lackluster type of TikTok in the world, and it got so saturated, but it always works on me, which pisses me off.
Yep, it's always the whole analog horror thing got super saturated with just like, do not let them inside. They may look like your loved ones, don't let them in, kind of like thing.
Yeah. But like Appalachian horror stuff is cool. I'd like to see more of that in video games because I don't think there's a lot of them.
There are some decent ones, but none that I think, I don't know. I feel like every time I come across one, they're always picture based. It's no like you're walking around first person and actually
they don't really make them into proper games.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're all proper games, but I feel like they're just like the experiences that you already get from watching a video, rather than being completely submerged into like a theme.
Yeah, Home Safety Hotline was awesome. I did really, but that one wasn't really a horror game. It was just a really cute, like kind of silly Fae-esque game. I would classify that as Fae shenanigans rather than horror.
Yeah, definitely. No, there was definitely like one or two times though where I forget it's like a bog or something that comes in. It was just like, oh, like this person is doomed. Like it was like that dreadful.
Well, if you do your job, then they won't die. And I did my job in 100% of the game. So, nobody died under me.
Dang, nice. Okay, cool.
I was actually really proud of that. I fucking went in 100% of the game. I got all the achievements. I was doing great. I went sicko mode.
Wow. Okay. Crushing it.
I don't know. I mean, I'd like to see more. I think my favorite horror games are the ones that are slight horror or eldritch horror. Dredge, and like Nima is kind of not really. Well, kind of yes. There was the Static Dread, obviously, as well.
Oh yeah.
What was it? The one we just talked about with the Scottish voice actors, Still Wakes the Deep. All of those have been very good, and I feel like the Eldritch horror games are actually doing better than the regular horror games. I think Eldritch horror is actually on the rise, I would say, because we're seeing more Eldritch horror stuff than anything else.
Yeah, I love it. I want to see more of that and like cosmic horror where I just don't understand what's going on, but I should be scared.
You know, one of the things that I am really excited for is to see somebody finally make a proper horror game out of the King in Yellow play, which is one of my personal favorite Eldritch horrors. And if you don't know what the King in Yellow is, it's kind of like a... fuck, I don't know how to explain it. It's something that's kind of unexplainable, but is explainable in a way. There's videos on it, but it's something that I really like. And you can see kind of if you want a dumbed down explanation of some of these things, you could probably just play Sucker for Love, honestly.
Yeah, oh, yeah, definitely.
That's how I learned about the King in Yellow, was Sucker for Love, because I fell in love with the King in Yellow in that one.
Yeah, no, that's great.
I want more of that. Honestly.
Yeah. Well, did you play their second game?
I did not play their second game because the King in Yellow is not in the second game.
That's true. But
I was very
Goat
sad.
Mommy is in there.
They were okay. What dedicates me, if I'm to play a visual novel / kind of dating sim game, I need to have at least one character I'm attracted to, and I don't think I was attracted to any of the characters in the second game.
Okay.
It was mainly the King in Yellow in the first game and Nyarlathotep.
Oh, yeah. Well... Whew, yeah. I get that.
Don't sweat now. But a lot of those characters are really cool. That's why I kind of am hoping to see more. I want to see like a renaissance period for Eldritch horror games, and then they can swap back to mascot horror for a little bit. I'm okay with any of those. I mean, I'd be okay with that. I just like to see more of the interesting stuff.
Yeah. You know what would be a really good... You know what would be a really scary horror situation?
What?
Is if you were instantly teleported from current times back to medieval times and you had to figure out what was going on and blend in without people judging you or just killing you because they think you're a witch because you're wearing like Gucci or something. I'm not saying you do. I'm just saying like whatever, you know.
I mean,
designer brand.
That would be more... I don't know if that would be like a horror game though. How would you spin that as horror? It'd be more like a survival game. But like horror is more like...
Okay, so you get
like
sent back to medieval times where you're wearing initial game in the early stages, you're all wearing brand related clothes that you have to get rid of or people will seek you out and think you're a witch. You're like in a rave outfit. You got your go-go boots on. You're fresh from the hottest rave in the local gay club. And then you get teleported back to a time where it was like, oh, if two guys kiss, that wasn't okay. It wasn't like, if two guys are kissing and they're out, away from the castle at the time, like it's cool. They're just doing whatever they have to. Like it's fine. They're just, so that's another horror element.
I think I would just die. I think I would just die.
Oh,
I don't know if it would be...
I'd be dead.
I wouldn't be scared necessarily. It'd just be like, right, I'm getting fucking killed over this shit. You guys are crazy. I'd be angry. I think I'd be more angry than anything. I'd be like, are you guys fucking serious about this? You're gonna kill me over this?
Yeah. Okay, I'll workshop the idea a little bit more.
Well, we can we can figure it out. It's just an eldritch creature that's just fucking hateful towards a specific group of people.
Yeah. You get teleported back in time while you're mid getting a tattoo of the word Supreme on your forehead. Did they have medieval tattoos? Probably. They probably did that.
Tattooing was definitely a thing that is ancient, but I don't think the medieval people that you're thinking of, like medieval white people, had tattoos. I think it was definitely other cultures that had a version of ancient tattooing.
Oh man, imagine you're wearing like a candy necklace and you're like, check this out. You're like,
you have like a candy thong on and you go back in olden times and they're like, what the fuck is that?
Go on, try it.
I mean, there's a lot of cool different horror game ideas that people haven't really made games of before. Like I said, I'd love to see more people explore the whole Eldritch horror stuff, plays.
Yeah.
I think horror games via plays are always going to be very kind of rough. Streamer horror games, I mean, Chilla Art has been doing a lot of streamer based horror games. I mean, they made the Parasocial one.
Yeah.
Anything where you have to play as a woman freaks me out. That's not a misogynistic statement, ladies in the chat, but like, I feel like anytime it's a horror game where the main character is a woman, I immediately feel uncomfortable because it's like 99% scarier.
Yeah, I feel like, again, it goes back to the topic of people just saying taking real life things and not handling the those situations properly, where it can be like scarier, grosser.
I kind of get what you mean now with the medieval thing. I kind of get what you mean now because of the medieval. Here's the thing though, with the medieval, with the being a woman, that horror game, what was it? It was the Closing Shift, the Chill Art horror game. That one scared me the most because it made me super uncomfortable.
Oh yeah.
But like, you try to do that, but in medieval times, and I'm just thinking of some fucking medieval like bastard peasant going up to me like, "Oi, are you a woman? Get out of here! You know what? You got no right." It's just something like that. It's like, that's not. I would just start laughing at them in their face. But in like something like Parasocial or Closing Shift, it freaks me out a little bit more because it's maybe it's just the atmosphere kind of thing. I think the atmosphere of a lonely city works a little bit better for that kind of thing rather than in medieval times, because then you have like British people basically harassing you and it's like, that's not scary, this is funny.
Yeah, and they're like pointing and screaming witch at you.
It's just, I honestly think I would laugh, and that's so bad because I think in a real situation I would be kind of angry, but I might legitimately laugh at it.
Right.
They're silly. They're silly. Fears to Fathom are great horror games. I think they do a great job at like doing a short bite-sized horror, which is perfect because most horror should be bite-sized.
The last one didn't feel bite-sized. It felt like it had so much of a buffer to get to the point of.
It wasn't the Watchtower one, right? It was
where you drive in the snow to like Vermont or something.
I did not think it was the. You know what? I'll give them a pass because they had a fishing mini game in it, but it was not my favorite Fears to Fathom game. I think the Watchtower one was my favorite. I liked that one way more than the cabin one.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I think the Watchtower one was more fun than the cabin one.
Wow.
Why, do you disagree? Your reaction makes me feel like you do not agree.
I think that I'm trying to remember the scary parts of the Watchtower. I don't know. I think that one just kind of got to it. I think that the newest one should have done the same gameplay length as the tower one. It would have felt a lot more
like an hour,
together.
2
I feel
hours.
like man, it just felt like it drug on so long.
It does.
Yeah.
Have you been playing other games lately besides horror games? Because I feel like most of the time when I see you, it's kind of trying out indie horror.
Yeah, I play games. Me pulling up my list of games that I've played recently.
Whoa, hold on. You have to look it up. That's not the same thing. That clearly shows guilt there. You can.
Okay, wait.
If you have to look up what games you played recently besides horror games, I feel like you're not doing anything else.
Okay, wait. Horror game. Simulation game, horror game, repo. I don't know if that's horror. That's when I played Nima. Okay, horror game. Typing horror game. Ban.
Ban doesn't get
indie
horror
games, horror games, Static Dread. Yeah, it's a lot of horror. I just like horror games.
I can tell. For somebody who just likes horror games, you don't really have a fight. You don't seem to like horror games very much.
I think that I'm just becoming too critical of them because I know the ones that really just
Brother,
kind of...
you're becoming a Pokemon fan.
Oh.
You're becoming a Pokemon fan. Oh, I love Pokemon. Fucking hates every Pokemon game in existence.
Yeah. It's like becoming a VTuber.
I love VTubing, but I hate VTubers.
Oh, I hate VTubers, yeah. I said the same thing with the furry fandom, you know?
Yeah, I'm not touching
it's
that.
Everything, you know?
I'm not a part of the furry fandom. The only time I've ever been a part of the furry fandom was when I played Pseudo Regalia and saw a goat woman with fat hips. Other than that, I've never been interested.
Oh, okay. Whoa. wild.
It's like a jackalope. Very attractive. Look up Pseudoregalia. That's a good one.
Okay.
That was the one time I understood furries, was playing Pseudoregalia.
Okay, I get that. Oh yeah, I know this one.
Just,
it's a good one.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
There's a lot of platformer that's becoming a thing now. Is there's platformer furry games where the main character just has a fat ass for no reason. You know what? I'm not even gonna say furry games. Every fucking 3D platformer I've seen in the last year has they just made the main character have a fat ass. Like every single one I played, they just have a fat ass for no reason. There was Pseudoregalia, there's Gear Grit, there was like Gravity Witch. Every single platformer is just like learning the ways of the gooner. I mean, fuck, Marvel Rivals is learning the ways of the gooner. They realize that goon bait is what the people want, apparently. Just give everyone a fat ass.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Which I'm not complaining about. I don't mind everyone having a fat ass. That's fine.
No,
I don't want everything to have a fat ass, but like still.
I mean, I don't mind.
I'm okay with it, I guess. I don't want to discourage anyone.
Games, even I like when games have it that you can play things that you're just not something every day. Like, why do I want to play a human? Yuck. Okay, why? Ew. Throw a
like variety in the game design and the character design.
Right, like a thick-cheeked goat mommy in there. Like what? Like get me in there.
When you play a game, what are you looking for art-wise? Do you have any specifics? Because I'm a very aesthetic person. If I do not think the game looks good, I will not play it, even if it's the greatest game ever. But if the game is ugly, I just will not touch it.
Do you have an example of a game that you didn't play?
Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike and Call of Duty, I thought were incredibly ugly, so I never wanted to play them.
Oh, I think it's ugly for other reasons, but like, okay.
There was a game called Case of the Golden Idol. And it apparently has gameplay that I fucking love, because I love this game called Return of the Obra Dinn. But whenever I looked at Case of the Golden Idol, I did not like the art style at all.
Ooh, yeah, I'm looking at that. That's ooh.
It's not for me. It's not for me. Even though the gameplay is something that is absolutely for me.
Yeah.
Like, I really want to play it. I'd have to force myself to get over the art style so I can play it.
Yeah, I get that.
And I have that with a lot of different games. Do you have a game aesthetic that you particularly look for, or do you just not give a shit?
With all the slop I play, I don't really care. But the ones that do stand out are the ones that obviously have their own theming and actually make a effort to have like an overall theme. So. Yeah.
It's so funny. The more I learn about you, the more you sound like a not picky person. But in reality, I know you are picky, because every time you are, because every time I ask you about your favorite thing, you're like, I don't really have a favorite, because you don't like any of them enough. No. You don't have a favorite because you don't like any of them to the point where it would be your favorite because you're nitpicking about them. So you technically are picky.
My favorite horror game is Back 4 Blood.
Shut up.
There, that's it.
Oh my god.
Oh, you know what? One of my favorite horror themed games wasn't super scary, but also a multiplayer game that has died, and I'm really upset because it hasn't been updated for years.
What?
Did you ever play Project Playtime?
Yes, I actually was going to talk about it a while ago from Poppy's Playtime. They did a really good job with it. And then they shut it down because I guess they didn't want to work on it anymore.
They were working on their Roblox game.
You know what it is? It's probably because the regular games made them more money. And even though in Project Playtime was like a gift to their fans, and then they were like, fuck the fans, and they just wanted more money, so they worked on the regular games.
It's wild to me that they went to go actually work on the Roblox version for they took off the Project
I watched the video. I don't think that was them. They gave it to somebody else to work on. They gave it they gave the IP to some random Roblox devs to do it, so they don't actually have to work on it. Yeah, they're not working on it at all.
Legitimately stopped on it themselves.
Yeah, they made an update that broke the game. And I guess it feels like they actually, they themselves tried to kill it. So chat, if you don't know, because a lot of you guys in my chat probably have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, Poppy's Playtime devs made a multiplayer game, little buddies, called Project Playtime, where it was like you could play with the 4 other people, and you would basically complete puzzles to escape from this little DBD Dead by Daylight-esque area, right?
Yeah, it was like
Except
5v1.
it's better than DBD because it actually has puzzles and not just shitty generators. So it's like Poppy's Playtime version of DBD, and it's good. And for some reason, even though the game was really good and people loved it, the devs just randomly gave it an update that took out half of the puzzles and like made it impossible. They took out the ability to do private lobbies, so you can't play with your friends anymore. You'd have to play with randoms.
Wild. That's
And
wild to me.
They took out like a bunch of other things like coding and made it buggy. It's almost as if they did it on purpose to like kill the game so they wouldn't have to work on it anymore.
Now, if you go into the comment sections, like the reviews, now you just see people with like 40 plus hours in the game lamenting about how good it used to be.
Like 400 hours, dude. Like,
oh
people,
yeah,
there were Poppy's Project
yeah.
Playtime like competitive.
Yeah. Oh, we
They're
played
like
it all the
players.
time. We played it so much that the devs reached out and asked if we wanted to do more.
Really?
With them. Yeah.
What, like you
we
guys in vtuber, or you and your community?
Just like in the community, they
Damn,
were just
dude.
like, "Hey, Mob Entertainment here. Do you want to blah blah blah? You can go in here and blah blah, blah and we can work on." And then they stopped.
Yeah, it's really weird because when the game came out, everyone, it was awful and it had a bunch of bugs, but people liked it enough. And then they made an update. They did a 2.0 update. Everything became like perfect, right? And then they made a 3.0 update that killed it again. And I feel like they did it on like everyone would have been happy with just the 2. Like, I didn't play this game. This is all me regurgitating what I've seen from YouTube videos because I was really interested. Everyone loved what they had, and then they were randomly, like during I think chapter 3 or chapter 4, they wanted to get all hands on deck to make the chapters because I think they lost employees or something, so they couldn't have people working on the main one. So they were just like, make an update to make this game shit. And then they moved all people to go and work on the main story, which is insane to me because they could have just left it alone and it would have kept making money for them on the side because it's a great game.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm genuinely surprised.
Them making an update that ruins it instead of just leaving it alone is insane.
Yeah, I feel like something happened behind the scenes of like, hey, we signed with something else, so we're just going to have to work on that. Like, and just drop this. No longer a free game with, loot boxes.
There's 100% something going on with it. It's very insane to me to think about. I actually wanted to bring this up earlier because I was like, I wonder if Shia knows about Project Playtime. It's just like insane. It's such an insane thing to do. Imagine you have a very successful multiplayer game and then you're like, what if we just like killed it? What if we removed private lobbies? Like, you're just not allowed to play with your friends anymore.
That doesn't make sense to me.
It's very ridiculous.
Yeah, it makes me think that someone else got a hold of the helm and was just like, I'm going to make the changes I want to see.
Video games in general have had shitty lobby systems lately. The last great lobby system, I don't know if you ever played Halo. I'm going to bring up Halo as I always do because as my chat knows, I'm obsessed. Halo Reach had the last good lobby making system to play with your friends. Every other game since Halo Reach has just been a downgrade, and all lobby systems have been ugly, unintuitive, and garbage. I have not seen a good lobby system in a fucking video game in goddamn years.
Oh, what about Dead by Daylight?
I hate Dead by Daylight, and that lobby system is also ugly as shit. A lobby system where you sit in front of everyone? No. The Halo Reach lobby system, if you look it up, was just like a list with your names in it, and it was very simple. You can invite people from that list, and you would just start the match. And you could also talk to each other with your mics and everything. You could see if somebody was muted or not. It was peak. And nothing has been good since. And Monster Hunter doesn't know good lobby systems either. Don't start with me on Monster Hunter.
Didn't they just add anime to DBD?
Yes, they did. They added fucking Tokyo goddamn Ghoul to Dead by Daylight.
That's wild. Am I completely out of the loop, or is Tokyo Ghoul something that's like continuously going? Because I feel like I watched Tokyo Ghoul years ago, and it was like, I thought it was like done. I'm like, okay, like that was good, but like, was it not over? Is it still going, or is it? But now he's like a killer. Like, what's happening?
I'm not a Tokyo Ghoul fan. And the only reason I like this is because I love when games kind of go Fortnite coded, where they do collabs. And I'm not saying I want every game to be Fortnite, but I really like it when games do collabs with like anime or other video games to bring stuff in. I think it's just really hype and it's really cool.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think Tokyo Ghoul is still going. I thought it ended like years ago.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. So when I saw it like pop up and be like, "Hey, we just added this to Dead by Daylight," it was
Well,
like,
you could say the same thing with Cowboy Bebop. Like Overwatch had a Cowboy Bebop collab.
True.
It's still hype, even if it's over.
Was it that good? I guess I don't remember
I don't play
Tokyo Ghoul
Overwatch
that much.
And I didn't like Tokyo Ghoul. Maybe it's because of the people that like Tokyo Ghoul when I was a kid, but it turned me off from it real hard.
Okay.
Fan bases turned me off from a lot of different things.
Yeah. Do you want to name some?
Tokyo Ghoul for one. My Little Pony, but I was never really interested in it in the first place, I guess. Yeah, it's mostly a lot of anime and like cartoon fan bases. Like, yeah, My Hero Academia, Dragon Ball's fan base pisses me the fuck off. Undertale. You know what? I don't want to say Steven Universe because I like Steven Universe, but some of the fan base kind of glazes it a little too much.
Yeah.
Like some people act like Steven Universe is the greatest thing in the world when I think it's just a decent show. Like it's a good show.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's a lot wrong with it. Don't get me started. I don't know. A lot of the I also like I fucking hate anti-fan bases too. Like I don't like a fan base of Steven Universe, but I also don't like the people that fucking like absolutely abhor Steven Universe's fan base. It's like both of you are fucking annoying. Shut up. Just watch the show and be neutral.
Yeah, let
people that really like people that hate on the fan base are just as annoying as the people that are in the fan base that they are annoyed by.
I get that.
Oh my god, can I rant to you for a second, Shia?
Lay it on me, sister.
I'm thinking of anti-fan bases and people that like hate people that like something. I fucking hate music people.
Oh.
I think the most annoying groups of people are people that are really into music because if you like something that they don't like, they will call you fucking trash. They will do everything in their power to fucking shit talk you and call you a horrible person. I fucking hate music fans. Music fans are the most annoying garbage piles of people that I've ever met in my life. Holy shit. If you even try to sing, they will try to beat you down and call you like slurs and shit. It's like insane. Holy fuck, dude. It is the most insane garbage like shit throwing that I've ever seen in my life. Like everyone has different music taste, asshole, and then everyone acts like it's the most objective shit in the world.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I love that you were snapping your fingers.
As coming from someone that originally I was going to get a degree in music and audition for like a lot of places and still did like a lot of things in music departments in college, those were some of the most asshole-ish people I've ever met. They were so uptight and pompous. Don't get me wrong, some of them insanely talented. Like, oh my god, like get it. Wow, you're fantastic, but some knew that and then were like, well, yeah, duh. Like it's just yuck, just disgusting personalities.
It genuinely, it is the worst shit I've ever seen in my life. If I tried to like do a cover of any song that I really liked, I guarantee you if I uploaded that and I'm like, it's my first time ever doing a cover, I would get billions of quote retweets that are like, you should die. Like it's just the most insane shit in the world that I've ever seen in my life.
That's wild. Yeah, people get way too passionate about something that's not even theirs. And they shouldn't have input on, but yeah.
No, Foxtails, I see what you say. Snobby people exist in every fandom and major. Wrong! It is the music people that are the worst out of anything. I could make a take about fucking anime, and yes, they will be annoying, but they will never be as bad as the piece of shit music fans. Because music is so widespread and mainstream compared to shit like video games and anime, which are becoming mainstream, but music is everywhere. And there are people that have never had a computer in their entire lifetime. You'll get fucking harassed by like a 60-year-old that it doesn't even know what fucking TikTok is based on your music choice. It is fucking insane. And the reasoning is because music has been here forever. And that's why it's like they're the most annoying, because they're the biggest group of fuckheads that I've ever seen in my life.
True. Yeah.
I hate music people.
Whereas I think that anybody who's actually making the music, say that people are getting uptight about a band and like you weren't doing it well enough, I could like guarantee you that any of those musicians would just be like, hey, don't do that. We want people to enjoy the music. That's why we make
musicians
it.
would never
it's
be
not
a
for
snobby.
you to gatekeep it.
A
Not
real
to be weird
musician
about
would
it.
never be a piece of shit like that. It's crazy.
Right.
Music people piss me off. I don't know. And every time somebody's like, well, what about this fan base? I don't give a shit. It's music people that are the worst. I will never meet anyone else that is worse than music people. I don't care what you say. Nobody ever will be as worse as the music fan bases. Because music is overwhelmingly mainstream.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Pisses me
Everyone
off,
can have
man.
an input on it, even if you don't read music or know it or anything, any level.
Oh my God. It's so insane to think about. Jesus Christ. Anyways, Shia, you got a new model too. I haven't mentioned this at all since we started.
I did. So I got, this is shout outs to, you know, the music that I'm really into because I love music and I do it better than anyone.
Woo! Get on the stage! Woo!
So, you know.
Somebody give me a bra to throw at him.
Yeah.
That's so fucking it's so funny. I love this new model. You basically have an idol model, right? That's the best way to explain this. And it looks fucking fantastic. And I assume this is the new base model, right? This is basically like a 2.0. It's not a new outfit.
Yes, I really like this, and I want to build off of this. I feel like the switch to this felt more at home with me, whereas before I was doing like, oh man, I'm clubbing, look at me, oh, I'm so wild, like, sure. But I resonated more with being like, hey, I like to sing. I want to make that kind of like a thing that people could expect by coming in and being like, oh, he's holding a microphone. I bet he's going to sing. Like, I don't know. It felt more comfortable.
When you were making this character design for yourself before becoming a VTuber, what were you thinking about? Like, were you just like, I really like bunnies and I kind of want to use this to represent myself? Or did you have any other thoughts when you were making it? Or did you have somebody else make the character design for you?
My initial VTuber design was made by Buff, and that's when I was 3D. But even before that, I always had like a rabbit thing going. But,
Really?
You know, that's
Was it like an OC or like a persona? I'm just curious. You don't have to answer. I'm curious about where it comes from.
It was more of like a fursona kind of thing, but
Yeah, well, aren't fursonas just personas, but like
it was like a fursona kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I not understand what a fursona is? I thought it was just the same as an artist using a persona to describe show themselves off. The way you were doing the voice made it sound like it was like a weird kink thing. The way you said
If
it.
you know, you know. Well, it is.
Wow. Hold on. I don't want to use the word persona wrong. Am I using it in the wrong context?
No, you're not.
You're
No,
like
that's
freaking me
right.
out. Because I remember when I wrote Monster Fuckers, I need Monster Fucker artists on Twitter, and everyone made fun of me because they thought I meant porn. And I didn't think Monster Fucker meant porn.
The words you used was monster fucker.
I made a tweet because I'm making a monster model. And I wanted to find a monster fucker. And the reason is I blame Parasitic Bun, that bastard, because they would describe themselves as a monster fucker all the fucking time. But they didn't draw. But every time I saw their art, they didn't draw like porn, right? I didn't see the monster fucker porn. I thought that just meant that they like drawing monsters. So I made a tweet saying, hey, looking for monster fucker artists because I'm trying to make a monster model and I need to find an artist because my artist Dokuro doesn't draw monsters. And then 99% of my replies were people replying with their monster fucker porn. And I was like, guys, wait, I didn't mean porn. I thought monster fucker was just like a term of endearment for people that drew monsters.
To be fair, getting someone that does draw genuine monster fucker stuff could, you know, that could result in some
I thought it was a term of endearment, you know? Like some people call themselves armor fuckers or like, you know, and they would just draw armor. They wouldn't draw actual sex.
Wait, what?
If I call somebody a monster fucker, right? doesn't mean they actually draw the sex.
Well,
They could just be
oh,
really
well,
into
for
it.
monsters, absolutely. Yeah, no, I think that that's just in the name. But you said armor?
There are some people that are armor fuck. I have a friend named Nora who's an armor fucker.
Oh, yeah?
I love armor, dude. Armor's sexy. Sorry, anyways.
So if someone was talking about you and was just like, oh, man, that Joel guy, he's such a blank fucker,
Doll
what would
fucker.
they say? Doll.
I don't know. If somebody called my chat, like somebody looks at my stream and they're like, Joel's got a bunch of doll fuckers watching him. And it's like, what the fuck?
That's...
Shia's got a lot of fucking
questions.
Bunny. No, that sounds weird. Bunny fucker sounds more towards a bad end. Go ahead. What's your question?
Me? No, that... Yeah, I can see that. I would need some
furry
questions
fucker
for sure. Well,
that kind of sounds good.
Yeah, that's...
It has alliteration to it.
It's true. That's true.
But do you see my reasoning behind me saying monster fuckers unite? Like, I need their art. I just didn't think it was going to be like porn. I don't know.
I can understand where you thought of that at the time.
People were looking at me when I tweeted it and they were like, Joel, are you asking for porn on my TL? And I was like, no.
Dude, that's wild.
I got made fun of that for like a while and I was like, shut the fuck up. I hate you guys.
I might tweet that for fun. We'll just see what happens.
It's not my fault.
I'll pretend like
it's not my fault. It's not my fault. I was influenced by other artists that I follow.
Right. I get that.
You're gonna do what I did, except you're gonna pretend that you did it by accident.
Yeah.
Monster fuckers, I need your help. Monster Hunter Wilds just came out. I'm gonna say monster fuckers, and I'm gonna use it in a way to refer to Monster Hunter players instead. And I'm just gonna confuse everyone.
Monster Hunter fuckers.
That's different. Then you're fucking a human. If you're monster fucking, you're looking at the monsters in Monster Hunter. If you're Monster Hunter fuckers, then you're looking at the people.
True. That's
which is
true.
fine either way, because Monster Hunter hunters are very attractive.
True.
You know what?
That's true.
I have one thing to compliment Twitter on, even though I fucking despise Twitter and the person who made and owns Twitter. They didn't make shit. They don't make anything. Sure. My For You page is actually getting filled with gajinkas of the monsters in Monster Hunter, and it's making me very happy. The amount of Lalabarina art that I've seen recently, where they're just like, let me make that spider the most fucking sexy woman you've ever seen in your life. Let me make this
seen that.
Let me make this Tigrex into a big chunk of sexy man. You know, like it's going hard lately.
Well, now I gotta search for Lalabarina.
Have you played ever? Have you ever done Monster Hunter, Shia?
Yeah. I'm like, I'm post game. Wow, you weren't joking. Holy moly! Look at this.
Oh, did you find some?
Oh yeah, there's a lot. Man, some of these are just like VTubers. Some of these are just like sexy VTubers.
Yeah, I can't believe you immediately found some. Like, within a second of looking it up. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Wow. Oh
Dude,
my gosh.
Monster Hunter monsters are genuinely good designs, and they make for very good gajinkas. Like, they look very good.
Yeah.
Which is one of my favorite things. It really is just VTubers. Any good design and somebody's like, that's a VTuber. Like, I love that that's becoming synonymous with VTubing now. You see one good, like, gajinka or character design turn into a human, and everyone's like, VTuber.
Right. Yep. That's what it is.
But there are, like, VTuber coded characters in things now. Like, we had, what's the fucking idiot's name from Pokemon? What's her name? The Zappy bitch. She's got like magnemites in her hair. Oh my god. She's one of them. That's a VTuber. Iono from Pokemon. That's a VTuber. In Honkai Star Rail, there's a character named March 7th who's literally just a fucking VTuber.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I've been playing a bunch of games lately, and I can point out characters, and I'm just like, that's a VTuber. That would be a VTuber.
Oh,
that one's a VTuber. That's a cat girl with pink hair VTuber.
There's a literal VTuber in what is it? Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth?
Is there? Did they add a V? Because I know a bunch of people in it. I know Shibuya Kaho's in it, and I know Keisan is in it.
blatantly and obvious, and they even call it is just a VTuber model, and they're just like, oh yeah, there's this popular VTuber doing this. They're like they run it as a
VTuber
she's like a news
ruins
channel.
Ichiban's life.
Yes, yeah, yes, that's actually part of the plot, because she is an enormous. Okay,
VTuber
she's an
ruins my
enormous
life.
news. She's like a news outlet that reports on news from the Yakuza, which sounds
That's
so bizarre, but that is a part in the game.
then there's
multiple
two
times.
VTubers in it because Keisan's in the Like a Dragon series.
Yeah.
2 VTubers in this. Did the dev get their super chat ignored? I mean, Chill Art, obviously famously known for loving VTubers and puts them in their game all the time.
Oh yeah.
I fucking, you know what I found out the other day?
What?
The one of the creators of Beyblade, the creator of Beyblade, is a VTuber
Yeah.
fan.
Really?
They watch Kureji Ali. So like the person, the fucking creator of Beyblade watches VTubers. They're getting everywhere. VTuber fans are infecting. It's like a disease. We're infecting all the different areas of life with VTuber fans now.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's great though, because it's kind of like about time, because it's been around for a while now, even when it became mainstream with like the initial kind of COVID blow up. But like it's I don't know, it's about time that they kind of put that in more.
I mean, I like it. I'm always happy to see these kinds of things happening more often. Like VTubing is such a creative space. I'm not gonna glaze it too hard. You're streaming for the most part, but you can do a lot of creative things. I actually want to show you something really quickly that I think you would like.
Yeah.
Let me wait, hold on. Let me show you something that I have planned. I'm not gonna show it to chat. Chat, you don't get to see this, but this is something that I think is really, really fucking cool that I'm planning on for a debut. If you want to take a look at it.
Okay.
We're doing some mixed media of it's like a mixed media between a video game and live improv.
This interests me a lot for reasons I will not explain out loud to chat, but this interests me a lot.
I kind of explained it to chat that I'm doing I'm trying to do more mixed media debuts to make them a little bit more interesting.
Yeah, you know what? I think that this is not a slight to anybody else in the field, but I think that doing anything other than just like here's a debut in the thing is
of
so
course
needed.
I mean, I do those things
just, like,
too sometimes.
Like, yeah. Oh, no, that's fine. I think going the extra step is just like it really shines now these days.
I mean, I gave chat their own fucking video game and now they complain when I don't let them play it.
True.
I leave them, I stream for too long and they're like, where the fuck is our iPad? Thank you for the raid, Kelly and Kata. Thank you guys for coming by. Welcome on in. I'm doing Porcelain Parlor with my pseudo bunny lover, ShiaBun. Welcome to the stream. Follow up for 3 inches to your dick size. My name's PorcelainMaid. I died. Soul got trapped in the body of a sexier female doll. Welcome. I'm like fucking up my intro today, but hello.
That's okay. I don't mind.
But yeah, no, like now if you give them a little anything to do in their free time, they just like will start screaming at you. I just find it really funny that I gave my chat a thing to do whenever I need to use the bathroom or get food. And now, like, they want that more than they want me to stream sometimes.
Wow.
Can you believe this shit?
That's wild.
Ungrateful chatters is what I think it is. Don't give them a mini game. Don't make a mini game for your chat, Shy. It's not worth it.
Well, okay. Oh, let's go back to the board.
It's time we go back to the drawing board and just ignore everything else that we have.
Yep.
So how do you feel about, like...
I feel great. I like being near you.
Thanks. Not what I was trying to... I was trying to cascade it into asking you about, like, your relationship with your community. So what do you guys do most of the time? Because I feel like my relationship with my chat, you know, as you can tell, they're kind of like... a lot of people that are older than me, but mind you, come to my chat because they want to act like a little piece of shit. They want to act like a little brat coming in my stream and be like, where's our iPad? Are we there yet? Can I get food? And I feel like it's different for every different streamer, you know. Do you have a specific relationship with your community that you normally get into whenever you stream?
I don't know. They're really sweet and just supportive. Like someone actually asked me that the other day and said, "Hey, what is your dynamic?" And I just said that they're just very supportive, because like I don't have like the stinkers from Basil's. I know can be very demanding of him and his time.
They go there to fuck with him, basically. They go there to like mess with Basil because he's very good to mess with.
Right. But like with me, I feel like I encourage them to mess with me too much in like a roundabout way to the point where they just don't do it, or they do it, but I don't know. It just feels weird.
The way you say it makes it sound like you're flirting with them and they're denying you.
Yeah, basically. It gets to the point where they said, "That's parasocial, please stop." I'm the issue.
We need someone in chat to do that to me whenever I'm talking to chat. We need chat to start acting like that towards me.
Just get like the stale face with like a giant hand held up, like emote that says "Stop." That's parasocial.
I'm gonna make this little freak in between us start fucking looking at me and just like get angry and like, hey, hey, no more.
There you go.
No more.
Stop. Halt.
Get out of here. You're being weird.
Gosh.
I think it'd be really good, actually. I'd really like that.
That would be good.
But I want to go back to the because I feel like we went on a tangent again and I completely forgot what I was asking you. I wanted to ask you again for the character design, right? So you had it as a persona and then it kind of evolved into this. Do you have like a series of events that led you up to being, you know, this idol kind of outfit? Because you originally were just a bunny persona, right? Yeah. And then it turned into a human. Then you kind of had like the crop top on, and now you're an idol. Do you want to elaborate on that a little more? Because I really like hearing about people's character design process, because it's something I'm passionate about. And I'd like to know more about yours, because you kind of, I'm not going to drag you or anything, but you kind of were just like, oh yeah, it's my persona as your answer. And you gave me like a 1-sentence drop. I want to know a little bit more.
For the rabbit thing, but then I said that it's like previously I was like, oh, I'm like club boy, like, you know, I'm just wow, look at this, and it didn't feel like it's like cool. Yeah, I can do that, and it doesn't feel completely disconnected to me because I'm me when I come to stream, like, and I felt like I was kind of losing the theming of being like, oh, it's here we are at the club, baby, like that's fine, but it felt more fun to be like, hey, I'm singer boy, and I'll just like sing every now and then, and I have this cool stage where you can throw tomatoes at me. It felt more fun and more at home, and it didn't feel like I had to, not that I would put on any face or any stretch of the means. It's just like it felt just like so easy to do. It was just like, oh yeah, that's comfy. So it just kind of moved that way, because at first I felt like I was just going for things that looked cool. I feel like I was pointing at toys in the toy alley, and I was just like, I want that one, and like I just like slapped it on my design, whereas this one was a little bit more personal towards me.
Are you saying that from a young age you knew that you were born to be an idol?
I've been singing since I was 3, so you know.
And that's why you wore your mom's heels and wore a dress.
That's true. It's true.
It all led to this moment.
Have them, look at. So, excuse me.
Oh wait, do you actually still have the heels on?
Oh yeah, they're right there, baby.
I mean, they were originally like a male-only thing, and only men would wear heels.
That's true. That's true.
Originally.
That's true.
I'm gonna dock to your height, because that's not allowed.
Oh.
That's like 4 extra inches, dude. You're on your tiptoes.
Yeah.
I can't imagine doing anything in heels. That shit looks so painful.
Yeah, it can be. It definitely can be.
It can be.
Yeah. I mean, I've buckled my heels before by not walking in them correctly. So that doesn't feel good.
I think I've ever worn heels. I wore platforms, but those were like sandal platforms that my mom would wear.
We need to get you some heels.
You know what? We maybe not in heels. I wear Mary Janes even as a doll. Even in my character design now, I'm wearing like the most plain Jane fucking shoes. But these are also kind of platforms. These have like 3 inches on them.
Oh yeah, you got them pumps.
I do have like the Mary Jane pumps. They definitely add like fucking height to me. I'll say that much. They're very elegant though. I'm looking for an elegant, classy design. Mm-hmm. You're more of a pop singer, and I'm like some fucking rundown fallen noble.
Yeah, well,
Except there was nothing noble about me. I just stole this shit. I literally hijacked the body that I'm in.
That's cool, though.
I'll take it. I mean, I'll take the compliment from the idol himself.
Was it being used?
I don't think so. According to lore, I don't think so. I just spawned in it.
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine.
What are they gonna do? Sue me? They're not here. Anyways, yeah, no. So you're saying that you feel more comfortable in this one than you did in the previous ones, because it's more you and you're feeling more at home than just being at a club or a rave in terms of your outfit.
Yeah, I had like a previous, I had a completely different, I think that, okay, so here's a little bit of lore drop that I only told this story like once on stream. It only came up once because before this I had a completely different theme, a completely different outfit, all the art, all of it completely done and like ready to get rigged.
Before this one, this specific one, or the original one?
Oh yeah. No, just before this one that I'm in right now.
Oh wow, you were gonna go full different.
So it just felt so not me. It wasn't like a theme I didn't like, I hated or anything, but I'm like, I just don't want to do this. So that's why I started thinking of stuff that would be more comfortable, like
I'm surprised.
Singing, so
I mean, I never thought you would be the one to like swap up completely. I'm surprised you don't have any like. So you're saying idol is what you feel more comfortable with. I'm surprised you didn't have any like game dev related things in it, because I actually do see you very much as like game dev now. I don't know if that's something that you identify with fully, but it's something in my head with you nowadays at least.
I mean, it could be, but what do I, game dev boy? I have like a comfy outfit, but
put on the programmer socks.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
That really is, I guess, one of the only identifying things for game dev is programmer socks. It's like the one joke that people have.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I mean that works.
I really like your ears though.
Thanks.
Pisses me off that they're pink though.
Why? What do you mean?
I don't know. Why are they like? I don't know. Why wouldn't they be purple?
What?
Because your hair is purple.
Well, then they would blend together. But I have pink appendages. Look at my arm.
I know, and it's a good accent. I know. I like that it's a nice accent.
Yeah.
It just.
But I have.
There's something about the ears, you know. No, I get it.
Look at my feet.
I get it.
They're
okay.
pink.
Well, you don't need to show your feet on stream.
Do you see?
I see them.
Look at them.
Stop.
Do you see?
Get them away from me. I see them.
Okay, I'm just saying. It for me it makes sense.
I get why. I would just want to say one of the things that bothers me with a lot of character design, and it's not even a bad thing. I just don't. It bothers me when the hair is not the same color as the ears. And the reasoning that I have is that the hair is going to be the same color as the ears because your ear fur and your hair would be the same color. Unless you're admitting to dyeing your hair right now.
What do you mean would be the same color? By like what rules?
By the rules of, you don't have multicolored, nobody has multicolored hair. That's not a natural thing that happens.
Yes, I do.
It would be like
that's it.
In spots. Calico cats. That's not, but he's not a cat. Show me a spotted bunny.
Rabbits.
Show me a spotted bunny.
What? There are spot.
Show me a goddamn spotted bunny right now. That wasn't bred by humans.
Well.
I want a naturally occurring spotted bunny.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now these are getting a little bit more specific.
I'm shifting my goalpost. I want a naturally occurring spotted bunny that has two different hairstyles on, or two different colors from their ears to their hair. Mm-hmm. Okay, but that's a natural shift. That's a natural shift because it's still, the pink would be in a part of his hair then. I'm not wrong. He would not have only pink cut off specifically. The pink would flow into the hair a little bit.
Man, I really do come over here and Joel says, man, this pink rabbit man is unnatural.
I just want you to be honest about you dyeing your hair. I just want the allegations to be true. ShiaBun
If I
dyes
did
his hair.
dye my hair, it would just be for the bleach and the white in the back.
And you know what? His tits aren't natural either.
Okay, that's untrue. That's just a ploy to get me to take my shirt off because I did it last
real.
time.
I don't think they're real.
Excuse me.
I think your tits are fake.
Okay, well, I
think we need a test. I think we need a test. And I think the only way to test if your big naturals are big naturals are, you know, if you were to go up to the camera and show off.
Only for you.
Don't actually do it.
What's up, guys?
Wait.
No. You can't stop it now.
Wait.
It's too late. He already said.
I made a mistake. I thought it would be funny. I thought it would be funny.
Listen, he thought it would be funny. He thinks they're fake.
Oh my God! Don't Terry Crews the camera.
What else am I supposed to do?
All right, go ahead. Terry Crews the camera. Oh my God! All right, that was a little too natural. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I didn't think they would be that big. Jesus.
Sorry. I actually had to pull them back
I
because
saw your
initially
fucking
they were a little bit too
areola.
big. You could see them again.
No. Not on stream.
Are you?
Jesus Christ.
Oh. Okay.
I am a God-fearing man, and by God I mean Twitch. Yeah.
You miss any? Is anything missing?
Oh, there we go. Okay, that's fine. I think that one works better.
Yeah. Is that good?
You know, it really is nipples that make something look more nude than it is.
Right?
Nipples really are the scariest thing in the fucking world. Jesus Christ.
See, like, this is fine. This is scary. This is fine.
The whole free the nipple thing, I disagree with. Instead, we should honestly keep the nipple hidden. Free the rest of the chest, but don't show nipple.
True.
Somehow it just makes it look like way more fucking terrifying for me.
Sorry. Daunting?
No, it's okay.
It's just like, how am I going to fit all of that? Like,
you're
kind of
Shia. Your nipples are so daunting.
Thank you. Can I quote that? Can I like send that out on social media?
You can put it on a tweet. That's fine.
Okay.
I've been tweeted before for random things that I've said.
Okay. Shia.
At this point, people are just making shit up about me in any tweet.
Your nipples are so... You said daunting?
Daunting. Sure.
Okay. PorcelainMaid. Okay, perfect.
Joel fears nipples.
Wonderful.
I'm literally a porcelain doll. What do you fucking want from me, guys? If I had nipples, they would be fucking drawn on.
Cool. PorcelainMaid.gg. Okay, perfect. Wonderful.
Are you
okay.
fucking... Are you blue skying me? Are you fucking...
I got them all. Yeah.
Are you fucking quoting me on Blue Sky?
Yeah, it's done.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Put the pepperonis away, big man.
They're already gone. They're gone.
Pepperoni pasties would kind of go hard. Actually...
Or do you think they would just confuse people?
Not like real pepperoni. I'm like drawn like stickers of pepperoni. Don't put actual pepperoni on your nipples.
Actual pepperoni on a pizza night could go pretty wild. Sauce getting everywhere, you know? What are we talking about? What is...
Sorry. I don't have any tangents to naturally go from conversation to conversation right now.
If animals could talk...
Stop.
Which one do you think would be the rudest? Which one do you think would be the meanest?
We're not that desperate. We're not desperate enough to go into like random podcast conversation topic.
That came from my podcast list.
Are you fucking serious? Did you guys actually bring that up on a goddamn podcast? Okay.
No, not yet. These are just ones that I have here on the side just in case.
So vtuber does a podcast that you guys have been doing, which is very like high quality production.
Thanks.
By the way, you guys all put on like upper body tracking for it, not full body, I assume.
It is full body.
You're wearing full body for something that's only upper.
Yes.
Guys, Makopi?
No.
Oh, really? Not Makopi?
No.
Are you guys all wearing like actual full body suits?
I wish, but they're individual trackers.
Okay. I'm trying to think of what else is there besides Makopi, because I actually don't know. I forgot.
Yeah, there's slime tracking.
That doesn't have a physical thing, doesn't it? I thought slime was a software.
Yes.
Not a hardware.
Oh. No,
Does
they
slime
do.
have a hardware?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they do.
What?
Yeah.
When?
They did, like, whenever they initially released, but...
Because people do Makopi with slime software. I didn't know they had hardware, too.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, they do. They have actual ones. Like, I have one actually sitting right next to me. It has, like, the whole slime logo on and everything.
Wait, what does it look like? I've
It's
never
like
heard of this before.
It's like, it looks like a little black puck.
Slime VR. Full body tracker. Why I looked this up and I'm getting like a picture. $5,000. Oh, no, wait, sorry. This is a crowdfund.
I was going to say, what are you talking about?
It's $5 million of 180,000. It's a crowdfunding website. My bad. Hold on. Slime VR was fucking crowdfunded?
I guess so. It was a while ago.
They don't even have a website. I can't find what these trackers look. Dude, this looks like a fucking centipede that you attach to your arm. What the fuck? Am I looking at the wrong thing?
I don't think so.
Where's the? I do not see a Slime VR website to buy these from.
It is, well, it's, yeah, because it's a lot that you just kind of have to put together yourself. So
why am I seeing like the fucking retro purple like transparency case for this?
Yeah, that's what they look like. But I mean, mine's solid plastic.
Where do you buy these from? I do not see this.
Buff got them when they were like early, like setting them out. Buff and Candy got them.
View purchasing options. Lower body set, core body set, enhanced core set. Dude, this looks like a fucking workout supply. Like, what is this? DIY full body set. Deluxe tracker set. Oh, it's made by gays. That's why it's so good.
Yippee! That's
Only
why it's
the
so
gays can make full body tracking this accurate.
True.
Maybe I should try this out instead of Makopi.
I mean,
this seems really affordable. Like the highest priced one is only $560 and the lowest priced one is $195.
You can definitely give it a try.
Would you recommend it?
Yes.
Do you have to recalibrate every 5 seconds?
Yes.
So it's the same as Makopi.
Yes. But do I think it's better? Yes.
Oh.
Like, do I think that it does a better job and you probably wouldn't have to recalibrate as much? Yes, but I think that with anything, even if you have a full body suit on, like you have like a full, like everything, you're still going to be
well, I have a question.
Every so often.
If I were to go and do Ring Fit Adventure in this, would I be fucking flying off the screen or would it stay in one space? How bad would me doing jumping jacks and full body tracking break it? That's my measurement of success. If I'm wearing full body and I do jumping jacks and it doesn't break down, that's successful to me.
That's a good question. I don't know. You could definitely try.
I mean, I assume that you've done jumping. Have you never done the jumping jacks test?
No, because whenever we got it, like a month after I got knee surgery, so I didn't do a bunch of jumping.
Oh. Okay, that's fair.
I could now, but I still don't. I'm like waiting. I'm just like, I'm gonna wait until my doctor's like, hey, you should jump around.
I can't believe you did the old man knee surgery thing.
Dude, and it was for something that just happened. Every time like I went into the doctor, someone was just like, were you in like a crash or something? I'm like, no, I'm just born stupid. I don't know. I just have like a weird knee. And you can
make the fucking knee. My wife doesn't understand my knee surgery jokes now. That was such a weird niche of joke, by the way. Did you not know about this? There was a weird niche of knee surgery jokes that were going around for a while where it was basically like people were obsessed with being like like an old man in a marriage where nobody understands them and they have like a fucking knee surgery. Am I just in the divorced dad community? Do you guys not get this?
Is that where the emote that I just sent you stems from?
Let me see.
It says like when tomorrow's like knee surgery.
Yes, when tomorrow is my knee surgery. Yes, that's the joke. That's the joke that went around.
Gotcha. I just don't know where that
when knee surgery is tomorrow.
Yeah, that was literally me. I did that twice last year.
That 2 knee surgery? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
What have you been doing?
I didn't do anything. I was just born with like a weird knee, and like they fixed the first thing, and they're like, "Hey, while we were in there, we found this other thing. Do you want to fix it now so in like 30 years your leg doesn't explode?" And I was like, "Okay, yeah, go for it." I'm not doing anything in January.
Man, you know what? Maybe I should go to a doctor. The more you talk about this, the more this reminds me I haven't been to a doctor in like 9 years.
You should. It's what I did was
I'm gonna
hella
find out I need
preventative,
both of my knees to be removed.
It'd be better to do it now.
I've actually,
especially when, you know.
I found out that I have a shin splint, and I've had one for the last 2 years.
Oh, what is that? And what?
Well, I didn't know what it was either, and then I talked about it with Egg and people on stream, and the chat was just like, "Yeah, you have a shin splint probably."
Oh.
So what it is if I touch a certain part of my shin on my on my right leg, I just scream out in pain. And then as soon as I stop touching it, it's fine. But it's only if I touch it at a specific point.
You should probably have that assessed
professionally. I've tried to look for a doctor, and then I don't know where a doctor is, and I don't know what a good doctor is. Like, what if they're just like, it's nothing. Walk it off. You'll be fine. That'll be $3,000.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm scared of.
You need to start with a good not like a family doctor, like a good, just like general doctor that can suggest you to everything else.
We should have like a food review system, but for doctors. That way we know who's good and not. 1 star. This is a 1-star doctor. This is a 5-star doctor.
I've had a 1-star doctor before. That guy, he didn't give a shit about me.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm scared about. Like, I don't want to waste my fucking time because I already don't go outside.
I managed to find a good one where I tell him what's wrong, and he doesn't give his personal opinion about like what exactly I should do. Instead, he gives me options. He was like, you could do this, this, or this. You choose, and if you want my input, tell me, but if not, I'll let you choose what you want. And I'm like, I love that. Thank you. This other guy I went to, every time I told him that something was wrong, he'd be like, why? Like, why does your knee hurt? And I'm like, I don't know. You tell me.
What do you mean, why? Hey, doctor, I'm depression. Why? I don't fucking know. Hey, doctor,
dude,
my fucking left ball fell off. Why? I don't fucking know, dude.
I don't know, man. That's you tell me.
Oh. What am I supposed to answer with? I don't know. I fucking cut it off myself. I don't know. I got depression. Why? I don't know. Valorant? Like what? What do you want me to answer with? How is that my job? Like why would I be here if I knew the fucking answer?
I don't know.
Yeah, I hate jobs where the person you're trying to get in contact with is constantly leaving. Fucking bank tellers. I think bank tellers are the worst human beings because every time I go to a bank and like I meet up with somebody at the bank and they're like, yeah, here's my email, I'll be in contact. They fucking quit their job within a week to go get more money.
Oh.
I was with this one bank for a long time, and every time I would go in, because I would have to go in for some banks to get my business cards or anything like that I would need. And I go in, I meet this person, and he's this guy that I hit it off with. He's a very nice dude, and he knows about streaming, and he asked me about my job, and we have a whole conversation, right? And it's like, cool, great. That means he knows what I'm doing, and I don't have to explain half of the shit to him whenever I need to do something with the bank. Week later, after emailing this guy back and forth, he just stops emailing me back because I'm emailing him about stuff for the bank and for my business card and, you know, business stuff. And he's just like, he just doesn't respond to me for like 3 weeks afterwards, right?
Oh.
And then I go to the bank. I'm like, fuck it. I should just go physically to the bank. And I go physically to the bank and I'm like, hey, where's so-and-so? And then the guy who runs the bank is like, oh yeah, they quit like 3 weeks ago because they wanted to go make more money. They got a job offer from another bank to make more money. And then I learn that this happens all the time because I get a new person and then that person does the exact same thing to me. So bank tellers constantly will quit their fucking job to just make more money because all they give a shit about is apparently money. So they'll be like, they'll go from that job and then they get an offer and then they go to that job again and then they constantly swap back and forth. So I'm sitting here with a fucking empty email like it's prom night and I just got dumped by my prom date. And I'm just sitting there in my fucking dress waiting for somebody to pick me up and nobody's coming.
That's sad. I've never had that.
I've had it way too many times. The only time I could trust somebody was this 80-year-old lady who I was talking about it with at the bank, and she's like, "Oh yeah, a lot of bank tellers will do it because they constantly are going for more money so they can make more money apparently on a grind mindset." And she's like 80, and I ask her like, "Oh, are you doing that?" And like, Her response was, honey, I'm gonna die in like 20 years, or maybe 10 at best. I don't think I have the I don't have the time to be doing this kind of thing. And it's like,
okay,
this nice like 60-year-old woman who doesn't think she's just like, yeah, I'm not doing that shit. So she's the one I email now. Thank you.
okay.
Thank you to 60-year-old woman who I will not name. I appreciate you.
Shout outs to Ethel. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Ethel. Thank you so much. You're the only one I can trust. Yo, Mark, go fuck yourself if you're watching this. I know you know what my Twitch stream is. Eat shit, buddy. Making me do all the work.
Dude, that's wild. I've never had issues like that.
You must have a good bank.
Yeah, it's a pretty good bank.
Every bank I've went to has given me that issue. I've had that so many times. As soon as I became an adult and I tried to do anything myself, suddenly you get a whole slew of issues. Is father complaining that people want to make income? No! No, this motherfucker already makes plenty of money. Like, they probably, this bank dude probably makes more money than me. I've seen the car that they drive.
Oh.
I don't want to hear it, dude. This is like greed. This is capitalism greed.
Yeah. Yeah, is this the same guy that you said that you followed and you know where he lives?
No. I don't know where he lives.
Guy. Okay.
Wait, I don't remember talking about this. What guy are we talking about?
Huh?
Hold on, I don't remember telling you that anyone that I
bring it up on stream.
Shia, that's Basil.
Especially with the lawsuit.
No, that's Basil.
Oh, no, not the one with Basil. No, that one's a different one.
He's okay with me stalking him because he loves it.
Oh, I get
He
what
didn't
you're
say
doing.
that,
Okay.
but I assumed the look of terror on his face was great.
You're trying to make it into a joke. I get it. Yeah, Basil. Yeah. I saw Basil. He was scared too. Not that guy.
So ShiaBun lives at fucking 1111 Millennium Way in Antarctica. And that's why he's making a joke out of this.
Yeah, come visit.
Come visit. Go to Antarctica. I would love if there was a way to spoof your address, so if you ever did get hacked, it would just say Antarctica, and they try to fucking dox you, and it just says, I live in Antarctica, dipshit. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. I'm the only guy with the best internet out here. I'm the only guy with internet out here.
I've seen people in Antarctica. There's a YouTube channel about a guy who is a researcher in the Antarctic, and they have some banging food there, by the way.
Oh yeah.
But it's really interesting to see somebody who lives in the Antarctic and what they do, and it's just really funny because it's like if somebody tries to dox that person, they live in fucking Antarctica.
Right.
Like they're the one. It's the one address in Antarctica. What do you mean you're doxing them?
It's like the one place where it's like, I don't even know how you start to get to go there. Like how...
I'm going to call the police on your address, Mr. Streamer. I live in Antarctica. What are they going to come in a boat?
Do you think that they have like jail cells out there in case anyone like acts up? Like
yes.
legitimately we're like, hey, they're a danger.
So they
the rest
do
of the
have a
team is just
holding room. Apparently, it's mainly scientists that are there, but I assume I think they do have a holding room. I remember hearing the guy talk about it before. But the biggest thing they have is the fucking cafeteria, which looks amazing.
Oh,
it looks like you're eating a continental breakfast every day, and I'm like, fuck, maybe I do want to live in Antarctica because they have like a movie room and a game room, and it's like, what are you studying in Antarctica? What's going on over there that you need so many scientists to live in there? With like what is essentially a fucking sleepover setup with like a pillow fort, a game room, a continental breakfast, and a fucking movie room, right?
Right. Dude, that's wild.
Penguins and global warming.
True.
How many scientists do you need to study global warming in one area? Like what is the study of global warming? How does that work? I'm interested.
Like a handful of them. I don't know.
I'm interested. I like learning, so I think it'd be fun to learn about what they're doing.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to understand.
I don't know. It'd be cool though. Like just sitting there and listening to somebody talk about science.
Yeah.
Why do you think Bill Nye did so well when he was younger?
That's true. That's true.
He's fucking
that was
old
fun.
now. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. He never changed though. He's still like the same exact guy. He looks just very much the same. Like he didn't like. I know he aged, but he's just like that guy. You know?
I mean, a lot of people have the genetics where they just don't age. I mean, Will Smith looks the fucking same.
Yeah, and he's like 78.
He fucking Jesus Christ! Oh my God, he is. That's fucking insane to me, dude. He's 70?
Yeah, 78.
Is he actually 78?
Yeah.
I don't believe that. Hold on. Wait, that's actually that's like too much for me to believe. Are you Will Smith
it
age?
definitely is.
Okay,
Yeah, no.
you're I hate how easy you're able to lie. Fuck you.
Were those two separate statements or like the same one?
The way you lie is so hard to tell because you're so good at keeping a straight face. I fucking hate you. He's 56 years old, chat.
No.
He's
Guys,
56 years old. He is not 78.
I see what you're trying to do here by doing like the reversed. Like the reverse, like,
you gotta stop, dude. You gotta fucking stop this. I don't know how he's at 3 hours of sleep and still able to gaslight me, like at this pinnacle fucking peak.
You just reminded me of my sleep last night, and I physically felt the bags under my eyes just get heavier. Like I was just like, oh,
I
you are
reminded you
right.
of your fatigue, and it manifested itself back in. Jesus Christ. That's so funny. I finally got him off of his fatigue. He was starting to talk more, and then immediately it hits him like a bag of bricks. Jesus Christ.
Hey, aren't you tired? Oh, you're right. I am.
You're feeling tired right now. Go to bed, Shia.
Yeah.
Chat, check his wallet.
Gosh.
Check his pockets. See if he has a wallet in him.
Yeah, do it. Try
Actually,
it.
I don't think you have. Do you have pockets on your outfit? You are wearing a skin-tight suit, Shia.
There's some front pockets,
you are
but
not
you're gonna see
feeling
it all.
anything in that fucking pocket, buddy.
No, it's pretty numb.
The only
Oh
room
yeah,
that
no,
you
in my
have
pockets, no. It's
there's nothing in there. No, I get it. Your cock is probably numb too. Those pants look tight as shit.
It's super tight.
That's insane. You should wear a cup. I feel like those are pants where you'd want to wear a cup.
What? I could
Dude,
just wear
look
shorts.
at your bulge. Like,
what do you mean? I'm just wearing shorts.
One fucking. If I went up to you and was like, "Nice cock," G, slaps your balls, you'd be fucked. You'd be dead. They'd be gone, Shia.
I mean, I survived it when you did it at TwitchCon.
That's not true. You were fucking keeled over and crying. That was the most emotion
I wasn't
I've seen
expecting
from
you to hit so hard. Yeah.
No, if I'm hitting somebody in the balls, I'm going full force. I
Yeah,
don't care if it's friendly or if it's like methodical. Oh, hey Aphrodite, thank you for the raid. Y'all ever been greeted with a slap to the balls?
I have. Joel absolutely wailed on my balls.
It's in my okay. Well, don't say that. You can't say something and then ask for somebody to clip it. That's not how that works.
Clip that.
Aphrodite, thank you for the raid. Welcome to the stream, Raiders. Hope you're having a nice night. Thank you for coming by. My name's PorcelainMaid. Used to be a sexy sack of man meat before I died, and my soul got trapped in the body of a sexier female doll. I would do my full intro, but I'm in the stream right now. But follow for 3 inches to your dick size. I'm on Porcelain Parlor with ShiaBun today.
What's up?
Were you about to do a YouTuber intro?
Wait,
do a YouTuber intro. I want to hear you say it.
What's up, gamers? Welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be playing Stardust Skate. Found out there's a Stardust Skate shop in North Carolina.
Perfect. You have a collab already. You have a
legally
collaboration with them.
distinct because they are a brick and mortar shop and ours is a video game. But
I have a story about something like that because, as you know, I used to be called Foxy Joel, right?
Yes.
Back in the dark
it's
days.
Funny, I was just thinking of that because I click on I hover over your emails and it still says Foxy Joe.
Yeah. I used to be called Foxy Joel for anyone who's curious. And back in the day, my name is Foxy Joel since I was like 10 years old, after Major Caboose, that era. And I had a Fox logo, and I told this story recently. I had a Fox logo that I would use for about everything. That was like my persona, was this little Fox logo that I stole off the internet. And I had the most awkward scenario where in college, I had a field trip to a zoo for some reason in college. We did that. And I think it was for us to draw animals, to get to know how to draw animals. And while we were there, they had a little mini tattoo area for kids. And I was like, guys, let's go get a tattoo. I go over there to get the fake tattoo thing, and they had that fucking Fox logo that I ripped off the internet in the shop. And I got into it with the girl giving me a tattoo, and I was like, hey, I actually use this for my YouTube channel. And I think they got mad at me I was just trying to bring it up. I was like, that's my logo. And because I used the word my logo, she was like really pissed off. And she was like, no, it's not. That's the zoo's logo. And if you use that, we bought that. So you're actually fucked in the head. Like, you're fucked up.
What?
So I just
Dude,
sit there.
that's wild.
And I don't even think she gave me the logo. I don't even think she would like put it on me after that. Like it was almost like I was barred from getting it. And that's not why I changed name. I changed names because Foxy Joel is a stupid fucking name and PorcelainMaid fits the brand aesthetic more. But like I was like the fact that I got this randomly in the middle of nowhere in fucking Florida in a zoo is insane.
Dude. That is really, really wild. But I think that, yeah,
I bet they didn't even pay for
like
it.
the new branding works a lot better, especially because the last one based upon like, you know, Fox News and you being like, guys, I have to talk about what happened on the news today.
That is not what I based it on. I based
so I get why you were so infatuated. And you get older, you learn
Don't
things.
Start with this,
like,
I just had a crypto hack. People are going to start believing you can't do this. I had a crypto hack where they're trying to promote fucking Donald Trump and Elon Musk. All right. We're not going to talk about this. That is not me.
Sounds like old Foxy Joel is coming
out. No. That's not what happens. If I were to promote anything, it wouldn't be fucking crypto. It would be, I don't know, my brand new Gamer Subs merch that you can use code. Do you have a code? You can use code Shia. To buy
you
my
can't.
cup, and you can support both of us.
I don't have a code. I have one with vtuber, but I'm not officially signed with them.
You can use code vtuber. Right? Oh,
that is one, yeah.
That's the wrong picture. Hold on. Wait, there it is. You can use code vtuber to get my merch and cup today.
Cute. Oh my gosh.
Exclamation point cup in the chat.
So good.
Bun is actually one of my favorite artists that I commission all the time.
Same.
I think they're in agony because every time I've been commissioning them a lot for commercial stuff lately, and Bun seems like the type of artist that is like, they would say, ugh, that's a drag. Like, Bun is literally Shikamaru from fucking Naruto when it comes to art sometimes. Because if I commission them, that I feel like a lot of other artists would be like, wow, cool, I can be on a cup. Bun is like, ugh, I have to fucking sign a contract. I have to go through a fucking commercial. Ugh. Oh, what a drag.
Shoot. Dang.
I've never met somebody more like Shikamaru when it comes to something that they love doing than Parasitic Bun. It's fucking insane. But I keep commissioning Bun because Bun is like one of my, I think he's either one of or is my favorite artist because I love the way they draw me.
Yeah.
They draw me
so
like
good.
semi like hateful. I don't know. They really put my personality into the art, which is what I like a lot. Because a lot of, I don't know if you have this, right? Where sometimes you'll get fan art that's based on your aesthetic and it's clearly somebody that doesn't really watch you. They just like your aesthetic. And then you get fan art by a viewer and they really put your personality into the art. And I'm fine with both, but I really like the personality one more.
Yeah, because I could absolutely feel that with Bun too, because Bun's made me something before, and I'm like, thank you so much for putting like a little bit of butt cheek in there.
They put a little bit of slut for you, you know?
Like, thank you. That works real. Like, that's great.
And it's cool. Getting both types of art is really cool. But it's always the personality ones that draw me in a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that.
It's like some people draw me as this really elegant and beautiful maid, which, you know, I am. And then other people will kind of draw me with the semi, like, angry, kind of slutty eyes. And then, like, they'll draw me beating the shit out of people or being, like, hyper angry or being a divorced dad where I'm, like, smoking a cigarette while chat plays on the swing.
Yeah. Or you get,
I've been drawn in the wife beater with a fucking 6-pack of beer in my hand.
You showed, whoa. Do people still call the shirt that? Do they still call them?
Yeah, it's still called a wife beater. Nobody really calls it anything else. They still call it wife beater, unfortunately.
It's
okay. If you don't like it, that's fine. You can say it out loud. I don't.
You showed it at the beginning of the stream. Someone drew you with like a Quentin Tarantino kind of vibe. You had like the dogs were out.
Oh,
that was cool.
That was art specific. That's another thing. That's another one of my favorite types of art is when it's art based on a stream or like a bit that I've done. And that was based on Do No Harm.
Really?
Who made that always draws me in like based on stream stuff. I think there's like a line of artists that'll draw me based on what I do on stream. It's like Poff, Arikra, Mugu, a lot of the Agony. They'll draw me with stuff that I'm specifically doing in stream, while other people will draw me with cool ideas that they get.
That's cute. Love that.
Yeah, dude, it's dope.
That's really good. That's great.
Do you have an artist that you really want to commission that you haven't been able to commission before?
Oh yeah, because they hit me with the price point, and I'm like, oh, girl, I'll come back to you on that one.
Oh, dude, for me, it's mostly when the artist just doesn't want. It's never the price with me, unfortunately. I had a fan artist named Anna who I commissioned recently for part of my lore, and they did the best fucking job I've ever. Like, they were probably the best artist I've ever commissioned to do work for me. And then they just got busy. Like, they had like life hit them, and I couldn't commission them for further. But I commissioned them for thumbnails for a lore video, right? And holy shit, it was the greatest art I've ever gotten for a lore video ever. And then they were just like, yeah, I'm busy, I can't do it anymore. And that's always what happens to me when I find somebody that I really like the art of. Either that or they end up hating themselves. My monster model is done, not like rigged, but the art was done. The artist is never doing a VTuber commission ever again. They fucking hate it. While they were doing the monster model, they would tweet out, I just don't like art anymore. Smoke cigarette.
No.
I'm just not enjoying what I'm doing anymore. I'm gonna need to go on a vacation. VTubers fucking suck. Like, what? And I would see this shit. I killed that person. I killed that artist.
Yeah, you did.
They're dead now because of me.
Man.
Or they're an artist that doesn't do commissions, like Basil. Because he's a slut and he only does stuff for his wife and for him, and he won't accept my commission.
Yeah, man, that sucks.
Hate that guy.
Yeah, well, I'll let him know next time. I'll ruffle his hair next
Slap
time
him
I
in
see
the balls.
Okay, well, I mean that's a given. They're always out, so it's hard to not bump into them.
I think people are this slap in the balls joke is actually something I stole from another streamer named Serotina. But like, it's so funny to me because they just made a tweet years ago that was like, I like your cock, G slaps your balls. And for some reason stuck in my vernacular ever since then. And I've been starting to say it more, that chat's starting to take notice of it, where like now it's like a greeting for some people where they'll just go up to you and be like, slaps balls. Nice to see you, buddy. My friend Noro took that to heart now too.
Oh. How long before it just comes to life, you know?
What, where you actually slap somebody in the balls?
Yeah,
That's like locker room behavior that you shouldn't be doing. That's like the locker room behavior that you get fucking scolded for. And it like, you get treated as an outcast. Do not do that.
All right, okay. I mean, the way you greeted me before was like, you know, so.
Shia, I feel like if this keeps going, you're going to start making lies about me using like a yaoi paddle or something like that.
Well, I was just grabbing something off the ground. I wasn't expecting for you to sneak up on me like that. I'm not upset. I'm just saying it stung at the time. And you're right. I did keel over from the pain a little bit because you hit more of the left one than the right one. I feel like if it was more evened out, then
I would just like to pronounce that he is really good at fucking lying. So please do not believe everything Shia says.
It sounds like a lie unless you've met Joel in person. Because once you've met him in person, then you'll have marks to remember it.
You keep this up, I'm actually going to slap your balls the next time I see you at a con, dude. I'm actually going to go up to you and do it the next time I see you at a con. It's going to happen now.
True.
Jesus Christ.
They get me.
Are you going to any cons? I want to see you at a con again.
Yeah, let's do. Well, I mean, I feel like TwitchCon and Anime Expo are always kind of like a given.
I mean, I always go to TwitchCon, but I haven't been to Anime Expo in a while.
Oh, you should go.
I know everyone has their parties at Anime Expo, but I just hate LA.
Like, what if there isn't a party?
It's just so ugly, and I feel like I'm gonna get stabbed or somebody's gonna forcibly make me buy their fucking mixtape. Did I tell you what happened the first two times I went to Anime Expo?
No.
First time I went to Anime Expo, I was with 3 other people that I barely knew. It was C-Dog VA and 2 other guys, and I think you talked about this story, but it was a really awkward fucking time because none of us knew each other. And I slept on the couch. And the entire time, I didn't have any other online friends that I was going to meet at the convention. So it was just those 3. And I thought we were going to be really chill. No, we didn't do shit. So I was just walking around the convention with nobody, being lost the entire time. That sucked. Second time I went to Anime Expo, I had some friends that I got to go and see, which was kind of nice at least. But while I was there, I was lost all the time. I didn't have like one specific person to hang out with. and it was just like a convention to buy shit. And then when I actually went outside of the convention, I got 2 different things happen to me. The first one was when I went to go meet friends, and they were too scared because there's a bunch of like homeless people around and they didn't really know what to do. So I was standing around waiting for them to come see me because I was super tall and I was like the standing point for them to find. And a homeless guy comes up to me and he's just like, you know, you're a very handsome man. You know, you look very good. I'm sure. Yeah, what are you doing here? You having a good day? You know, very nice to meet you. And he's just kind of trying to gas me up because he obviously he's gonna ask me for money. And then he does ask me for money, and I'm like, all right, here's $10. And he's like, you know, you're a very handsome, good-looking boy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And it's like, there's nothing to be scared of, right? But like, it was just like I'm alone, and I'm like 17 or something at this convention for the first time alone, and I don't have any parents or anyone near me, and it's just freaking me out. And then the next day at the convention, my phone dies while I'm at the con, right?
Yeah.
And I leave the convention with my dead phone, trying to find a friend to say hi to them. And while my phone is dead and I'm lost and there's no charger, a guy comes up to me. A guy comes up to me aggressively and is like, yo, man, do you want to buy my mixtape? Do you want to listen to this? Absolutely fucking amazing. This is the best fucking mixtape you'll ever hear in your life. And he shoves it into my fucking physical hand. And then, as I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll take your mixtape, sure. He's like, you got to listen to this. You got to listen to this. He never said the word buy, by the way. You just got to try it. And he puts it in my hand. Yeah. And then I take it and I turn around to leave. And he's like, where the fuck are you going? Where the fuck are you going?
Pay for that.
Where's my fucking money? You have to buy that. And me with no goddamn money, especially not to give to the mixtape guy, I give it back to him. And I'm like, I don't have money. And he just rips it out of my hand and looks at me with a dirty look and walks away. Mind you, I'm 17 and I have never left my house. Like, I do not go outside. So I was like about ready to cry because my phone is dead and I don't know where I am. And I'm just trying a friend to say hi to them. And then I find a guy and I'm like, hey, can I charge my phone? And thankfully I was able to get it back and go home to the hotel. And then I found out my friend had already just like, they just ignored me and they just went to go home. They just flew home.
Aw.
Yeah, it was really sad.
Well, I can see why that's not the greatest first kind of,
two conventions at Anime Expo. And then I see all the pictures of how ugly it is with the convention like lines.
Okay, but you don't have to go into those. It's more about friend con with that, and you definitely would have a lot of friends there.
But here's the thing, right, Shia?
Yeah.
Sometimes I will just not get invited to stuff because because when you're a VTuber, you have so many friends, right? And this isn't like a me specifically getting ignored thing. This is you have so many friends at a convention that sometimes you just forget to invite every single fucking person because you do not have a list on you to invite everyone, right? And sometimes when I'm at a convention, people will just go out to dinner with the same 3 people because they're the same 3 people that they see the entire time. If you don't see me even once, you're going to forget that I'm there, right? And that's the problem with sometimes the conventions. I don't want to go and run the risk of just like sitting in my room the entire time and like maybe I'll go out to dinner with one person and then not go out to dinner or hang out with anyone for the rest of the con because either they forget or I would have to DM them and be like, hey, what are we doing today? And then they'll be like, oh, I'm already at a dinner right now. And I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to have to run the risk of like just sitting in my room doing nothing. So I'd have to plan everything myself. Well, I would appreciate that, but I don't know. It's scary.
It is scary. I mean, even like whenever I was just there, I feel like I had a similar experience. Literally just a couple months ago when we were leaving, I think it was maybe TwitchCon. When I was leaving, I think I made too much eye contact with a guy that was going past us, and he yelled at me and said, "What are you looking at, pretty boy?" And then we just kept walking, and I don't know if I was upset or not, but I was like, "Oh, okay, thanks." Like or maybe not. I don't know. Like, you know,
the people in what was TwitchCon in San Diego?
That was San Diego.
Surprisingly, either very nice or very rude crackheads. When I was drunk and Girl DM or Juniper was walking me home, this dude who was, I think, also drunk was just like, damn, bro, you got that shit on. You got that fucking shit on you, bro. And I was like, I've never felt more complimented because it's a drunk guy, so he's very honest. And that means he actually likes what I'm
Thanks.
wearing. And I felt that was like really cool.
Damn, thanks. You're right. I do. I got it on.
I got that shit on. Thank you,
that's
drunk
when you
man.
say, yeah, hey, would you rather see it off? And then just see, you know.
I complimented him back, and I looked at him and I was like, you also
okay.
look good, man. And he's like, thanks, man. And it was really
Thanks.
cool to have people like recognize my outfit and be like, that looks really fucking good, dude. I like the shawl.
Yeah. It does look good.
It was great. It was great.
Yeah.
Again, though, I don't know. It's sometimes scary.
Yeah, it definitely can be.
I remember on the opposite side of that is when I tried to let Mountain Dew needed to piss. Mountain Dew, co-owner of Vishojo, right? He and Quite were like outside my hotel and they really needed to go to the bathroom. And I let them in to go to the bathroom. And then the hotel staff in this shit hotel, this renovated bank thing that I was in, started screaming at them to get the fuck out. And they're not allowed in. To be fair,
Why?
Mountain Dew kind of acts like a crackhead. I'm not going to lie. Mountain Dew does kind of act like a crackhead sometimes. He's admitted to this. So maybe scared the hotel lady. But she really was just screaming at them to fucking leave the hotel. And then I got scolded like I'm her fucking kid or something. Saying, oh, don't let people in. You're not allowed to do that. It's like,
What?
it's a fucking hotel lobby. What do you mean don't let people in? They just needed to use the bathroom.
That's, yeah. What? What?
It was pretty insane. So San
That's
Diego,
silly.
mixed bag.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I get that.
But yeah, I don't know. Cons are a mixed bag, I guess, in general. Especially because I'm somebody that's traveling alone. I do not have somebody in my room with me because I like to have privacy at least. But I always travel alone, and I don't have like a specific con buddy. Like the most I
Except for
have.
that time where we were on, there was like a layover, and I
That
get
we were
on,
on
and
the
then who
same
do I
plane.
see? We were on the same flight.
That was
It
really
was like
cool.
a split second where I got on. I was just like, wait, I know that person, and I had like 1 second while I was walking past you to just be like, and just like,
That
poke
was
my
so
hands out, like,
fucking cool,
hi, hi,
dude.
hi.
I was so happy to see you guys. I was so happy. It's unfortunate we didn't have the same hotel though, because if we did, then we could have taken a ride together. But it was really cool to see you guys. But yeah, no, I don't know. If I had a designated con buddy, like if I, because obviously you guys fly together and you guys get to go to vtuber can sometimes fly together and go to conventions together. I'm flying alone, and when I get there, I'm alone at the hotel unless somebody else is at the same hotel as me. And I mean, sometimes my designated Twitch buddy or my con buddy is Juniper, but like even them, they have their own friends too that they hang out with. So like, unless I make all of my plans myself, I sometimes will just wander the convention alone. And some days I might not even have anything to do with people. Like if I don't get invited or if I don't make the plans myself to invite people to stuff.
Yeah, that is like the nature of conventions, can be so hit or miss.
Yeah. So if I were to go
know?
to something like AX, I would need to plan like every day that I have. Like I would need to not have any free time.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
So
Just to ensure that you feel comfy while there too. So,
I mean,
yeah.
the price isn't that bad either. Like if I go to a convention, I like to get I like to go fully comfort because it's my vacation thing. So
Yeah.
TwitchCon I paid first class, which was fantastic.
I know, you were like right there. You were the first person I saw when I got
was.
on to like
I
the...
spent so much money on that. That was like a fucking, I don't know. I think that was like $1,000 fucking dollars. And I was just like, this is going to drain my wallet so hard, but I want to be comfortable because if you are 6'2" on a plane, I do not want to run. $1,000 is fine. I don't want to run the risk of fucking bending my spine backwards.
Yeah, no, I'm 6'1".
Yeah, you are. We talked about this.
Yeah. Well, you said 6'2", so I was just saying
6'2".
like I.
Yeah.
Oh, you. Oh,
I'm
right.
I'm 6'2".
6'2". Joel is 6'2".
All right, buddy.
Chat.
I'm gonna
That's
fucking
right.
dye his ears in the middle of the night.
What do you?
I'm gonna dye the fur on your ears
What,
in the middle of the night.
To like red or something else?
No, to purple.
Oh yeah. Wait, why is that?
Sorry, maybe that's a weird thing. My dad used to threaten me when I was a kid. If I did something bad, he was like, I'll shave your head in the middle of the night. And I was like, no.
Sorry, you may not be used to this, but my dad used to threaten me when I. Sorry, that's. I'm not laughing. That's. Thank you for sharing that with me.
No, I'm sharing my trauma with you, right? This is my
Yeah.
trauma. Don't like my mom and my dad think that a shaved head is the most attractive hairstyle in the world.
Oh.
And because I don't have a shaved head, they would constantly threaten me to get a shaved head when I was a kid. I don't know why they think it's so attractive to have a shaved head. Like they want like fucking not skin, but they want your hair to be at the like almost military style. It's insane.
Okay.
Maybe not like yeah, I know. They don't like style. I like how my hair looks. It's insane that that's what they think. So I would always get scared. And now I guess growing up and a fucking threat to me is to shave somebody's head.
Yeah.
Or to fuck with their hair in the middle of the night.
I mean, I don't want to shave my hair, so yeah, that would be kind of like a threat.
See, it would be terrifying. Getting threatened to, it's someone threatening to beat the shit out of you, not as scary as somebody threatening to fucking shave your head.
Cool. Yeah.
What?
No, I mean, it just depends on like who's threatening to beat me out. It could be cool.
Anyways, yeah, conventions. I would love to go to AX if I have plans.
You should.
I know I'm going to OffKai and TwitchCon, and I was invited to WeebCon, and I am being bribed with board games by Vexoria and a couple other people, and I'm also being bribed with Pokemon cards from some of the vendors that are there. They're like, here, I'll give you Pokemon cards if you come.
Okay.
So I'm considering WeebCon. The only reason I'm kind of not into WeebCon is because it's not in a hotel this time. I really like the Gaylord.
Is it not in that one?
It's not in the Gaylord. It's in a convention center, so you actually have to walk to it now. It's not in a hotel.
Oh.
I really like when a convention is inside of a hotel.
Yeah. What the heck? Oh.
Yeah.
Yuck.
But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, maybe I'll go. I literally am asking chat, do I have permission to go? Because I don't really... And it's not that I'm worried that they are going to miss me too much. I'm worried that I'm going to go and then I'll like be happy for a day. And then I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go home. I miss my chat. I want to go stream.
I get that. Yeah. After a couple days, it's just like, I miss streaming. I want to go home.
I'll be real with you. If you are streaming when a bunch of other VTubers at a convention, you're kind of fucking low key stealing the viewers. Like they have nowhere to watch. So they'll be like, oh, let me try out this person. And then they'll come over to watch you. So it's honestly kind of a great time to do a debut, honestly. Like during a convention, you want more viewers, do a debut when everyone's at a con or on a vacation.
True. Yeah, I mean, it's there. You're just like fishing out. Bring them in. Reel them in.
Okay, Shia, instead of a con, hear me out.
Yes.
What if I paid like half of everyone? Like, what if I sponsored vtuber to come visit me? And I have 3 empty bedrooms. 3. One of them is a baby bedroom, but like whatever, we can renovate that.
Okay.
I have 3 empty bedrooms, king size bed, queen size bed, jack size bed. I don't know what's the lower version of that. And I set up a pillow fort and a VHS station to watch old anime VHS tapes together. Oh. And I order pizza, right? Or I cook for you guys. How do you feel about that?
I'm so down.
Is this like you guys need to consolidate with each other?
No.
To decide if you guys want to come by?
I would be there.
I will pay for the plane tickets. The only thing is that I don't have a second computer for people to stream on yet. So you might lose income. There? I don't know, like 2 days, 3 days, whatever, however long people want to stay.
You can take off time there. You don't have to stream from that. That's fine.
I'm just saying, Joel's stealing DeerCon. I had this idea for like a month or 2 now. Shut up. I have pillow fort. I can set up a pillow fort, and I have a collection of anime VHSs and old movies on VHS. Okay,
but like if you're bringing us out, does that mean then we have to give back to the organization of Joel?
Yes,
in order
by
to
giving me your presence, so I can feel happiness.
Okay. Oh no, okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, I could do that.
I'm not even joking. I think this would be. I really want to do a pillow fort with somebody, and I don't have IRL friends.
I think that would be really fun. Yeah, that would be great.
You don't understand. My chat has been listening to me complain about wanting to have a VHS pillow fort night for like the last month, and they are probably sick and tired of me talking about it.
Don't think Shy is joking either. No, I'm not. No, when people say let's hang out, like let's do it. Like it's I have the most fun when I legitimately commit to, like, when people are like, hey, let's go, like, oh, let's rent a cabin in the woods. I did that once. It was great. You know, just like with friends, it's like go do things, go be friends outside of streaming. Like if it works, if it makes sense and stuff. And like obviously
I'm gonna look up pillow fort substances on Amazon right now. If you're not lying about this, I will buy pillow fort stuff right now.
We should set a date, and then we'll just like we'll work towards it.
I'm actually opening Amazon. Hold on. I was looking up VHS anime tapes that I could buy. Pillow fort building kit. Oh my god.
We'll do it. Wait, a building kit?
Yeah.
Do you not have like? You can just like take the seat cushions from like a couch and like
no,
other pillows,
my chairs are shit, so it's kind of hard to make the pillow fort look good.
Oh.
But they have like these weird like glow sticks that you put together, and they give you like a framework where you can put the blankets over.
Are we gonna do it like Five Nights at Freddy's style, where we all lay with our heads in a circle and we like look up to the ceiling?
I haven't played Five Nights at Freddy's. You're talking to the wrong guy. I haven't seen the movie either.
The movie, yeah.
I saw the Nicolas Cage Five Nights at Freddy's. That was great.
That was great. I love that.
That was a good movie. Ash, just thank you for the raid. Follow for 3 inches, dude. Size. Peace. Thanks for coming by. No, wait. These kits are kind of sick. So it's like a little ball.
I have to look up.
Yeah, pillow fort kit. It's like a little stick with balls that attach to each other, so you can make like your own fort shape, I guess.
What?
So I could make like a giant box with just the fucking with the blanket on. Wait, that's kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of cool. $40 for a pillow fort kit.
I feel like this is kind of cheating, but it's cool. You know what? It's 2025. It's not cheating. We're just doing it better.
That with pizza. Or I can cook food, I guess. That one works too. And VHS movies. I gotta buy more VHSs. I have a lot. I have Bubblegum Crisis, and I have like a little VHS collection that I own.
Oh, nice.
Monster Rancher.
That would be so fun.
I got Bow. I got a lot. Yes, please. I will buy the pillow fort, and I will like set up a second computer at some point so people can hang out. And I think that'll be really fun.
I don't need a computer to hang out. I just need you.
Aw, buddy. I think it would be cool,
That'd be
though.
Fun. Yeah.
I've been talking about this for a while. I just want more casual stuff that I can do with people. Because when you want to hang out with somebody, right? Do you like just hang out off stream? Because for me, I haven't done that in so long. Like, I just don't. I really care about my alone time too, as a person. Like, I really like having my own alone time. But because I do so many collabs and streams, and I hang out with family on my off days, some days I just like the one day of free time that I have where I could hang out with somebody, I don't, because I need the alone time for myself.
I get that. I feel like I have enough of that right now, but then I forced my friends to live near me, like Basil and Boo. So now it's like I'm searching to hang out with them, but they said they would fix their sleep schedule, but they still sleep until
they will never fix their
2,
sleep
3,
schedule.
4 p.m. And I'm like, hey guys, we could have hung out, but like now I'm streaming.
I
like,
guarantee you, Basil and Boo will keep saying that, and it will never fix itself. They are liars.
They won't, but I still love them. We hang out sometimes.
Like Joel. I'm actually, I've literally started stream early the last couple of days, chat. So technically, I am fixing my sleep schedule. Thank you. I did not go to bed at 9 a.m. last night. I was in bed by 7. When I was in bed, I didn't fall asleep until 9, but I was in bed till earlier.
Whoa.
Yeah, I just need to learn how to put my phone down. I got a little loopy with some YouTube shorts, and I kept watching it.
Yeah, well, you know, things happen. So, what do you think the weirdest part of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich is?
Is this you with the tangents trying to swap topics? I fucking hate you.
What's the weirdest smell you've ever smelled?
Stop podcasting it. Stop podcasting my show.
So, what's the absolute worst name that you could give a child?
Giga.
Oh. Dude, that's wild.
Oh my god. HP Lovecraft would like a word. We're not bringing that up. I'm not going to talk about that. Oh my god. No. God, you fucking flashbanged me with your podcasting. Jesus Christ.
I got more. Listen, I'm the ideas guy that I'm supposed to have like a bunch of things that if we run out of topics, I bring them up.
So when you do your podcast, do you have like a list down? Because that's what I do.
Yeah.
I didn't make a proper list today because last night I was thinking about what to do for the opening bit, but I forgot what to write down a list of topics. But I normally do, and I feel like they're very good for conversation tangents. I did one with Bricky because the last guest we had on was Bricky. And I think it actually really does flow well if you have a lot of stuff that you want to talk about with somebody, or you have a lot of things that you could bring up with that person. For me, I feel like the first time I had you on, I didn't talk to you about like your creative process as a streamer. That's why I really was interested in, you know, your character, your persona, the things that you did with game development, and you know, stuff with vtuber, which is why I was asking that. And then I ask you these questions, and then you're like, it's my persona.
Listen, I had a bunch of questions for you.
My game dev is NDA. Yeah, go ahead. What are your questions?
No, I'm just saying that I had a bunch of questions for you whenever we did the first one.
That's true.
Because I was going to reverse interview like you and hit you with a bunch of things.
Yes, you thought it was an interview show the first time I had you on, and you started asking me about it.
I have the list. I said,
Wait,
I don't like
what?
steak. I put ketchup on steak. I don't believe in ghosts. I've never had curry. I've never watched Star Wars. I've never seen The Godfather. It's just like a bunch of things that I could use as talking points to talk with you, and I prepared all these just in case. Oh, I said 50 Shades of Grey makes me angry.
Fair, yeah. Wait, why does it make you angry?
Oh, it's so... Oh. It completely misrepresents. It's just the book in general.
Is it just bad BDSM? Like it misrepresents BDSM?
Yes. Yeah. Like who the hell writes into it?
Is it BDSM written by a virgin who's never had BDSM before? Is that why?
It's BDSM written by. Isn't she Mormon? She's a Mormon. She's just like a. I'm not saying it's all Mormons, but like it's just
You're telling me a Mormon wrote BDSM and that's what that is?
Or was that Twilight? Who am I thinking? It just doesn't. Yeah, it's not good. It's not. Remember when I was talking about horror games that try to deal with serious topics that.
Oh, is this something similar to that?
Don't hold it well. Yes. Yeah. It's just not good. It doesn't treat it well. I only ever watched the first movie because I was curious, and I was just so angry at the point where he, at one point, sorry, spoilers, Mr. Grey gives her a contract to like look through to be like, this is how you're gonna be to me and act to me and blah blah blah. Ugh. And she like looks at him over the dinner table and goes, what's a butt plug? And I'm like, I'm out. This movie, I'm out. It's literally in the name. What are you talking about? You're not taking this seriously. Like.
Oh boy. I've only seen a little bit of it. I think I watched it when I was like underage because a friend thought it would be really funny to watch. And the entire time I was just like, this is so boring. Like it wasn't even enraging me or interesting me. I just thought it was incredibly boring and I would have more fun playing like fucking Halo or watching, I don't know.
Yeah.
Literally anything else.
Yeah, definitely.
I guess that makes sense. There is a lot of stuff that doesn't handle stuff properly. I mean, the only horror game that I've seen recently that's been handling like darker conversation topics in a more interesting way was like mouthwashing. But I don't normally play horror games that are super like deep. Hey, also, are you rotated right now, or are you standing up straight?
Am I don't do anything straight.
You just like bent that way, and then it was kind of fucking.
Now I'm realigned.
I think you just have a really wide range of movement. Hey, shake your head. Wow, Jesus Christ. You're whipping that thing like a Ford F-150, Jesus.
I wanted movement so I could like, shake it. I got to be up on,
insane movement, dude.
I got to be up on stage so I can like,
My movement is more like forward and back.
Oh yeah, you can lean. I think you just discovered that before stream too.
No. I knew about the lean. I knew about it before it was a popular thing, but I have more full body movement because I can
Someone
move my
clip
legs.
that. Joel likes lean.
That's a GamerSubs flavor
It's true.
that you can get using code GamerMaid. Oh, let's do a height comparison with your new model.
Oh, a height. With oh, sorry. Let me get my shoes.
Yeah, put your shoes back on,
I
please.
forgot my shoes.
Thanks.
Well, I mean, if we were going to like
Head to head.
I'd have to. That's not bad.
I normally match head to head.
Oh, do you?
Are you matching like
this?
legs?
Oh, I was just doing like my feet on your feet, so.
No, I think
I'd probably be like.
no, you're
this.
see, this is what it is. You're too big because now the feet don't match up. So it's like
Oh
this.
well, now you're. Well.
No, because look, like the foot size is weird now.
Well, I.
See, this makes you look short now. But
yeah,
like,
this makes me look really.
oh no, my
tiny.
head's too big. There, like right here,
yeah,
probably.
I was kind of going like on, cause I kind of have like
Okay, that works.
round anime boy face.
Yeah, you have more. You've like you got the baby cheeks on. You have a little bit more of the baby fat, which is cute.
Thanks. See, this is more accurate because you're 6.
No. The doll is 6'1", but because I'm wearing platforms and a bonnet, it adds like 5 extra inches. So this is 6'5" technically.
Oh.
Do you count your ears when you count your height?
No. I do it up to my head. So like if we were like this.
Okay. No, this is 6'1". You're 6'1". That makes sense.
Oh yeah.
These fucking shoes are insane, dude. That's
Dude,
3 inches of shoes. 3
Yeah.
inches of shoes, and the bonnet's even worse.
That's wild.
You're like hitting Chad. Do you mind?
Oh, sorry, guys.
They're very empty-headed, so they probably didn't feel it, but it's nice to be not rude, you know?
Yeah, sorry guys, my bad.
It's
My
okay.
bad, my
Chad,
bad.
do you forgive him? I think that's a yes. They don't really have a, like, you can tell there's not really any thoughts in there. Look at how empty
It's
they
cute,
are
though.
looking at you.
Just
The wiggle. I love the
feel like
little
they-
hand wiggle.
yeah, I feel like they make a fun little noise if you just like smack their head with like another like little wooden.
What? Like a fucking...
Yeah.
That's what happens when I take my hat off. That's the noise that you hear. Just
Oh, there it is.
perfect.
Oh.
Wait, actually, I'll show something that people haven't noticed yet on my model. If you look closely at the nub, and I know it's hard to zoom in, but there's a name on it.
On the side? Oh yeah. Look at that.
So people don't normally notice it, but there is actually a name scrawled on the nub. And
Dude,
that's
you
been
should
there
do-
since my debut, and nobody has noticed it until I told them about it like 2 days ago.
You should just do just a nub stream.
April Fool's is coming up. Normally in April Fool's, I have I have my friend Minky voice me, as so it's a woman coming out of my model. That's what I did the last couple of years. That normally gets
That's
people
pretty
more
good.
than anything, because that's what freaks
Yeah.
them out.
You should just get-
you're a woman. I can't watch this.
You should just get, with like permission of like other people, just get like poorly rigged drawn of other people's heads that you can put on. Like take yours off, just and then like just put on like a different one that's like
Well, like I
an
get like a
obvious
fucking
impersonation.
I get like a head of like buff and put it over my fucking where my nub is.
Yeah. Yep.
That'd be yeah, you're right. Yeah, I mean, that'd be a little bit of work, but that'd be kind of funny.
Yeah. It would be kind of funny.
Either that or like I like when people switch models. I think that's a cute April Fool's Day prank.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Oh, you know what'd be
love
funny? So I
What?
do this thing called VTuber Takeover, right? Where I don't stream, but I give everyone I get a friend to come and stream for my chat. They can do whatever they want. But I give them my background, my overlay, the cage, and the chat model, the chat mascot model.
Yeah.
And they just stream to my chat, right? And it's like a babysitting day. I give them my stream key and everything.
Wow.
But what if on April Fool's Day, we just had that on 2 different streams? So I would stream on their channel and they would stream on my channel with all of, like, they would have my background. So it looks like they're in my house, and I would have their background. So I'm in their house. And it'd just be like, ah, fuck. Oh, fuck. Guys,
Oh,
I think I'm in the wrong
shit.
place. like a streamer swap.
God.
What was it, like the wife exchange that people used to do? That old TV show where you would like
Oh yeah.
wop's wife for a day?
Yeah, that was weird. Kind of
Wife
fun
swap.
to watch, but really weird. Yeah, wife
That
swap.
with VTubers for April Fool's Day. Where you
They
just
should do
swap
that.
where you're streaming and it's just really fucking awkward.
That'd be interesting. We should do that with agencies. And
They should.
groups.
They should.
Just like swap people around, see what happens.
Swap, Oshi swap. Yeah, call it Oshi swap. That would be cute.
That would be good.
For
I
like one
that.
day. I mean, it's something that I love doing because I just like letting my viewers find new people to watch if I'm ever gone or I'm on a vacation. And I think it's cute because it's fun to see how my chat interacts with other people when they're here. I've had my friend Rayu on. I've had Giga, Girl DM. I recently had Basil, and my chat just was like harassing him and called him weird, which was really funny. Not in a bad way. It was like, "You're not my dad." I did yell at some of them because they were getting annoying with it, but like for the most part, it was really good. He liked it.
Yeah.
That's like what Basil lives for.
I get that.
I had Cabal do it once when my internet died.
Aw.
Stuff like that. It's just really fun. You just get somebody on and you're just like, I want to see how this works. I'm interested in the reaction between these two creatures.
Yeah, that's fun. I love that.
God, what's another good April Fool's prank? I love April Fool's streams because it just is like an excuse to do random fucking stupid shit and everyone watches.
Oh yeah, definitely. I love it. Yeah, I feel like doing a good swap is always really good.
People sometimes debut weird models. Some people will do weird shit. It's just cool.
Yeah. I love that. I feel like I don't have enough time though to prepare something.
That's why you do
just,
something
like,
really
current
stupid,
projects.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, just stupid and last minute.
Yeah, stupid last minute. You swap your model with somebody else, right? Just use that model for the day.
Yeah. Could do that.
Or you could go back to your old model too. Just have your fucking original model on, the 3D one.
Oh my gosh, the 3D one.
You just
Yeah,
do
I
a
might just
stream with
scare
your
people.
original 3D model. Like the very furry model that you used to have.
Oh, yeah. I have like a really, really old one. Yeah. I could get a little scary.
There you go. Honestly, it's always fun. But yeah.
Yeah.
We are at the 3-hour mark, Shia. If you want to go take a nap after your 3 hours of sleep, hopefully you don't have anything else that you have to do today.
Oh. Not much.
Doesn't sound very confident. Jesus
No,
Christ.
this is normally my stream time.
Really? Wait, you didn't stream
Yeah.
today?
No, I will. Just like whenever we're, I'm done hanging
Dude,
out. You know?
I will let you go because normally
No,
these
you're
are
fine.
3 hours
See,
anyways.
I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want you to kick me out because I was having so much fun with you, you know?
I think you should take a nap before you stream, man.
I'm definitely going to go shovel food in my mouth and like maybe put caffeine in my eyes.
Are you gonna be okay? That does not sound okay. That's like, that leads to me feeling like shit immediately.
I'm going to do it. It's
You're
just-
not a college
it's at the
student
point-
anymore, but like you don't need to do this shit, man.
Yeah, but yeah.
Chai, you don't need to live like a fucking late to class college student.
Did you ever have an imaginary friend as a kid?
No, surprisingly not. I tried to. I actually tried to fake having an imaginary friend because I thought it'd be cool.
Yes. You
What-
answered one of my podcast questions.
Oh, fuck you. I thought it was a lead up. I thought it was a normal tangent.
Yes.
Motherfucker. I did. I fucking I thought it was the same time around when I realized that Santa Claus wasn't real because I never believed in him in the first place.
Oh.
So because I never believed in Santa Claus, I was like, imaginary friends don't make fucking sense. How would a kid believe that? So
Yeah.
I tried to fake having an imaginary friend to like be a normal kid, but it didn't work out and I gave up on it immediately. Because I was like, man, imaginary friends seem really cool. I want an imaginary friend. Could not imagine an imaginary friend.
Oh.
Did not work out to me. My creativity was stifled on that aspect of me.
Aw.
Don't listen, chat. Oh, relax. They're fine. They don't listen to what I say anyways. They're not gonna hear the Santa Claus part.
It'll be fine, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, relax.
It'll be all right.
But with that, Shia, since I answered your fucking podcast question that apparently you were trying to rig me with the entire stream.
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming by, man. It was nice to have you on for a second part.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Next time we'll get you some sleep. We'll get some sleep in you before you pop on so you don't die.
I doubt it. Did I tell you I was sleepy?
No, you weren't sleepy. It's just that you were fucking... I don't want you to die as soon as the collab is over.
Did I tell you I got like no sleep?
Yeah, you said you had 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah. Did I tell you why I got only 3 hours of sleep?
No. What were you doing last night?
My cat got spayed and she was just up all night, so I was taking care of her. She's actually sleeping right next to me. We just switched her. Actually, during this, while we were talking, Buff switched her out of a cone, and she's in this cute little pink onesie right now where she can't get at her scar. She is so cute, but she is like past the book out right next to me. She is such a little baby.
Picture it's not real? Picture it's not real?
Yeah, picture?
Picture no, not real?
Here, I literally just took one. Oh my god, little baby.
Show me the baby. I'm
Okay,
one of
wait,
those
give me a
weirdos
second.
that likes, I think adult cats are cuter because I like how, like, I don't know. They look like big babies. Kittens are cute too, but I like how, I don't like, sometimes their scraggliness is kind of weird to me.
Well, she's not a kitten anymore. She's definitely, well, she's only 6 months old, but
That's still kibby.
She grew. She grew like crazy. Okay, wait, I'm getting you.
Show me the kibby.
I'm gonna show you. I'm getting it. Oh my gosh.
I'm waiting.
Okay, wait.
I'm patiently waiting. I'm being very patient right now.
I'm just doing the VTuber thing real quick to be like, is there anything in this photo? Like, did I accidentally take a picture
make
of my
sure you
bank
don't dox
statement
yourself
that I'm
or
gonna like
anything
show
like that?
and
Yeah,
send
yeah.
over?
I do the same thing.
Okay. Here. Where are you?
You can just put it in your VTuber model if you want.
Oh, okay.
In your VTube studio, it's fine too.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'll do that so then I can show everyone.
Show us pee-pee. Wait, is the second cat called Pee-pee?
Yeah, this is Pee-pee. The other one's Zaza.
Well, you know what? I do like your naming sense.
Here you go. This is what she's doing literally right now as soon as it shows up for you.
Aw, what the fuck? It looks like a little baby diaper, kinda. That's kind of cute. Look at the little baby.
She's more comfy in it than a cone, so it stops her from getting at her little stitches.
Aw. Wait, she's so cute. But you're right. She isn't a. I mean, she is a baby, but not like baby.
She's had a growth spurt. Her head is so tiny, but
so
her body's
cute.
so long.
She looks so cute.
Yeah.
I love her little mittens. Aw, look at her little hands, her little beans.
Yeah, she's a cute little baby. So I was taking care of her, and then
She's gone.
when Buff woke up, I was like, hey, I haven't gone to bed yet. And then Buff's like, great, I'll watch the cat. So I got 3 hours of sleep. So.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Chat, I'll get a cat one day. I relax. I swear to God, I will. I'm still in the process of cat proofing my house.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not too bad.
It's okay. All right, Shia. Thank you for coming on. I really appreciate you. It's nice to see you again. It was nice to hang out. I know I've been talking about it for a while, so I'm glad that you were able to come on.
Yes, invite me to play board games. I love board games. I love playing them all the time. You can't see me right now, but I have my finger out, like, and it's kind of cocked down, like I'm pointing. Every time I emphasis, I'm like poking the air in front of me. And if it was, if you're sitting in front of me, I'd be poking your chest saying, invite me to board games. I want to play board. I like board games. I'm doing it right now.
You're pushing it really far in. I will bring you in to the next board game night. Well, next DILF night that we have, I will bring you into the group chat. Okay, Jesus.
I want to play board
Jesus
games,
Christ.
okay?
I will bring you on to DILF night with the others. It'll be fun.
Yeah, this is me self-inserting into, because that one time that you invited me, I was like in Home Depot. I'm like, man, I'm being like a straight male right now. You can't get in there. I'm like, just invite me some other time.
I will invite you to the next one that we did. The last one we did, you were, I think something was going on, but I'll bring you into the next one, and it's going to be a great time.
Okay.
We're planning another
Okay.
one at some point.
Okay.
I think next month I'll bring you in.
Okay, I'd love to. I love board games. I
will,
love my friends.
I'll just add you to the group chat after this.
Okay.
After stream is
right.
over, I'll just bring you into the group chat, and then you can see the scheduling.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Put your finger down.
All right. All right. It's down. It's down.
All right. Thank you for coming on, Shia. I think we had a
Thanks.
dude. I'm so proud of the opening intro we did today. That was really
Yeah.
good. Fuck.
It was great. Listen,
did a great job.
you ran it. You did it.
Well,
was
your
all
crunching
you.
was really good.
Yeah. Thank you.
I really liked
it was
your
actually,
improv
it was,
with crunching.
teriyaki seaweed, roasted seaweed.
It actually was seaweed. Before the stream started, Shia was like, Buff, can you get me something that's really fucking loud?
Yeah, something crunchy.
Jesus Christ.
That was the crunchiest thing I had. Seaweed.
It was really fucking loud. I forgot how loud seaweed is.
Yeah, good.
That was insane. I had like a bag of small Doritos that I tried to fucking join in on. It was not the same amount of loudness.
I mean, it sounded pretty crunchy to me.
I'll take it. Not as crunchy as yours, big man, but I appreciate it.
Stop. We'll have a crunch off next time for sure. And a pillow for it.
All right. Thank you for coming by, Shia. Do you want me to
All right,
take you
thank
back
you.
to the abandoned restaurant, or do you have like a ride home?
I could probably get a ride back there. Actually, I could just call like a lift back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could probably do that. That's okay.
You gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll.
You don't need me to drop you. I mean, I don't have a car, but if I were to drop you off, I'd probably like, I don't know, call you a lift and then say that I'm the one who drove you.
That's okay. I'll grab it. Thank you though. That's very kind and sweet of you.
Yeah. I would offer you one of my spare rooms, but we're actually everything behind me is made out of cardboard, so it's not real. But we can try whatever. Why are you looking at me like that?
Sorry, got lost for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like you were expecting something.
No, not unless.
All right, close your eyes and pucker up. There you go.
Oh wow. You know, a little bit. Honestly, a little bit drier than I thought it was gonna be, but that's not a bad thing. Honestly, I'll take what I can get.
Yeah, happy for you, man.
Thank you.
I tried my best.
You always treat me so wonderfully.
Yep.
Okay, should it just over here?
Yeah. Just the doors on the left. Yeah.
Like right over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for the nice night.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll catch you later. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't know if it was like a double dip or like. Oh, sorry.
No,
okay.
no
I'll see you
double
later.
dipping. No double dipping. All right. See you later.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll blow you a kiss. Mwah, mwah.
I'm grabbing it. I'm putting it in my pocket.
Oh wait, Shy, come back.
Oh.
I forgot. Nice cock, G.
Oh.
Slaps your balls. Thanks for coming by.
Oh.
Appreciate you coming on.
Oh.
Have a good rest of the night. Hope you have a nice walk home.
I won't be walking.
Oh. Hope you have a nice crawl.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
He's nice. He's a nice guy. He's a good boy. I like that one. He's a good boy, that one. I appreciate him. Chat, how'd you enjoy? Did you guys enjoy seeing Shia come by? Sorry for using you as a fucking kiss shield there for a second, but I appreciate you taking one for the team. Actually, I think a lot of you probably enjoyed that from the amount of ooh emotes that I saw in the chat. Hope you guys enjoyed Porcelain Parlor with ShiaBun. Make sure to go check out Shia on all of the different platforms that he is on. Lovely guest. We love Shia here. And make sure to go check out vtuber's new game, Stardust Skate. It was Stardust, right? It was Stardust Skate. Or just check out vtuber in general and support them because they're really cool. Have a good rest of the night. YouTube, if you want to check out any of the other date nights that we have, you can check out on the left over there. Technically called Porcelain Parlor, but date night gets more views on videos. Or you can check out any of my other videos on the right and bottom or wherever the fuck it is on the screen. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a good rest of the night or morning or wherever you're watching this. And thanks for being here. Bye. Say bye, chat. Say bye.